And good afternoon. First broadcast of the season here on a beautiful afternoon at Pikeland Baseball Field. Jack and John Hull alongside on Central Illinois Sports on YouTube. Glad you've joined us for the broadcast, whether you're Tom and Deb out in Colorado and out west, or you're just somebody down the road that can't be here today because of a lot of the restrictions we've got going. But we are playing junior high baseball, and that's the biggie, is that junior high baseball and softball is being played this fall, along with cross country and golf and a few other sports. I think tennis, possibly for some, are being played around the area. This is the Central Illinois Sports Broadcast Network, and we're going to be bringing you 4 games this week, as we will be at Griggsville Perry tomorrow at Perry for a 7th grade baseball game. On Wednesday, we'll have softball action for you, as Pittsfield will be playing Griggsville Perry at home in action there. We'll also have a baseball game at Minden Unity with the 7th graders. All games are at 4:30. On Friday, it'll be Pittsfield playing against Quincy Catholic, and they'll be at home, and we'll bring you all those broadcasts. This broadcast brought to you in part by Illini Express, here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Illini Express sees patients ages 18 months and older with no appointments necessary. Learn more about the services offered at Illini Express by visiting IlliniHospital.org. It's the Rushville Rockets who have traveled to Pike County today to take on the Pikeland Braves. John and I will be back on the pregame show after these important messages.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the city of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The city of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes invites you to join us in our 30 for 30 campaign to help support the area Fellowship of Christian Athletes huddles. That would include you donating $30 per month for 30 people in our area. You can contact me at 217-473-5151 or Jack Cyhull, JackCyhull, at yahoo.com to find out more about Western Illinois FCA and how you can become a part of this great ministry.
And welcome back to the broadcast today. The Rushville Rockets have traveled here today under head coach Tyler Crum in his first year at the baseball helm. I do believe he was the varsity boys basketball coach for a long time and also was an athlete for the Rockets many years ago, as was the head coach of the squad from Pikeland, the Braves, as Jared Hines is a Rushville graduate too. So it's Schuyler County Day at the old ballpark today, John, and looking forward to having a little bit of baseball action. And just glad we're able to play. Saw some baseball this summer, but good to see some in the fall.
Yeah, and, here before long, if the Braves can get a couple games in, they may get as many games in as the Cardinals have so far, right?
Well, and hopefully they won't give up 4 home runs back to back to back to back. Only the 3rd time in the history of baseball I think that's happened. Or maybe the 3rd time with the same pitcher. I think it may have happened
Probably
4 times.
Yeah.
But not a good way to start, but hopefully the Braves will start off a little bit better than that. One of our network sponsors is Geared Up Custom Apparels and Awards. Does your business or organization need customized apparel? From T-shirts and sweatshirts to polos and jackets, Geared Up has the gear you need. Visit WeGearYouUp.com or call 217-473-6290 to learn more. Also, Bowler's Universe, daily lunch specials Monday through Friday, and they are delicious. Leagues starting soon. Call 217-285-6913 to get registered to bowl or to have a delicious meal, and they do a great job there. Try those onion straws and tell them that I sent you because they're good ones. That's the Bowler's Universe on the west end of Pittsfield. Well, the Rushville Rockets today, let's go over their lineup and tell you a little bit about the people they'll have playing in their positions. Leading off today will be their center fielder, Jordan McGinnis. Batting second and on the hill today, doing the pitching, is Macon Kessler. Bennett Freetag is behind the plate. He's a catcher and a good-sized young man. The cleanup hitter is the DH, Brady Downs, and he'll be batting for Jeffrey Boyd, who is the third baseman. Batting in the fifth spot will be Hunter Gossage. Good baseball name. He'll be playing in left field. The first baseman is Reed Freetag, and another good-sized young man there. Then Wyatt Fuquay will be playing right field. Jason Klitz will be the second baseman, and batting ninth will be the shortstop, Jagger Bartlett. The Pikeland Braves will send out in their 12-strong lineup today because they have 12 eighth graders. They have about the same number of seventh graders, I do believe, maybe 11. But the seventh graders will be playing kind of every other game. We'll kind of keep you abreast of that. And then later on, they may kind of mix a few of those people in. They'll lead off with their center fielder, Lane Foster, a 2-year starter for this squad. Batting second, shortstop Luke Sachs, who saw a lot of catching last year, but he's moved to the shortstop position. Familiar name batting third and on the hill today for the Braves is Draven Pewterball. Batting cleanup is Keaton Hittner. He'll be at the hot corner at third. The first baseman is Big Clayton Reinhardt. He loves to fish, but he likes to hit it from the left side, and Clayton does a nice job down at first base. Luke Archer will be the left fielder today, so good speed in the outfield for the Braves with Archer batting in the sixth spot. Owen Shaw, the catcher, will bat seventh today. Noah Auger, who's a pretty nice contact hitter, will be the right fielder, and batting ninth is second baseman Tim Hall. Also on the lineup today is Grant McCartney, Dax Netter, and Connor Sweeting for the Braves, and that's how they'll set things up as we get ready to go. We're kind of awaiting the umpires today. The fans are sitting back on the road today, as that's where they've got everybody situated, limiting only about 50 fans total at the ball game, no away fans. So we hope you are able to join us via Central Illinois Sports on YouTube. We can take a break here in the pregame show as the Rushville Rockets finish their infield, and the Braves have already got theirs in. We're just moments away from the opening pitch to start the season in junior high baseball. Hope you'll stay tuned on Central Illinois Sports on YouTube.
All of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up.
Johnny! Oh, Johnny! It's awfully cold out today. Where has he run off to?
Oh, he bundled up and took his gaming system over to Mikey's. Apparently they have Cascom internet, and it is apparently a lot more reliable than our internet.
Well, I am calling Cascom right now and signing up for high-speed internet. With all these new devices we got for the holidays, Johnny needs to be here at home, streaming in his own room.
I agree, dear, I agree. I've been telling you that for months.
Make sure you have the reliable internet speed you need at home. Call Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors, We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Welcome back on Central Illinois Sports as we get ready for Pikeland Brave baseball. And we are glad you joined us today. Be sure and tell your friends and neighbors the ball games are on Central Illinois Sports. You know the location on YouTube. Send them that way. And be sure, if you're not one of our already people who have liked our page, we'd like for you to do that too, John. That's pretty simple to do, isn't it?
You have to sign up for YouTube and then like the page. Subscribe. It's not really like, it's subscribe. You're subscribing on YouTube. You're liking on Facebook.
You've got about, 1,300 subscribers, I think, at this point.
Something like that now,
and
I think.
We'd like to get that up to 2,000 today. So be sure and call lots of people and let them know about that. Well, the umpires will kind of be on their own today. There's not a lot of fans here to be able to help them, so I think they'll be able to do this. What do you think? You think this is like the perfect scenario for umpiring?
I don't know. I always thought the perfect scenario for umpiring were the gentlemen that get a little older and can't hear anything because they never had to be bothered by anybody yelling at them. Then.
Kind of like Bob Bigley used to be as a coach, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because they're not meeting at home plate. They're kind of meeting socially distancing between the mound and home plate. Tyler Krebs, Jared Hines bring their respective lineups out to our umpires today, a two-man crew in their blue shirts with gray pants. I feel like John Rooney, black shoes with red socks, and they've got those black batting gloves on, he likes to say, I think, You ever notice how Rooney likes to let them all know about those things?
He's a radio announcer. He's painting the picture.
He's painting the picture. That's right. Well, I just got a text from Justin Noble, and it painted a picture for me. 5 games between the Cardinals and the Cubs, and early bragging rights, I guess, coming up here, right?
Well, I did tell a Cub fan the other day. He said, the Cubs have only lost, 6 games or whatever. I said, well, yeah, but they haven't played the Cardinals yet. I said, they're going to have 11 losses by the end of the week.
Oh, I think you're pressing it a little bit, John, but that's okay. Well, we're going to concentrate a lot more on junior high baseball today, of course, because that's the facility we're at and the one we're going. But good luck, Justin Noble, as you say, go Cubs. Well, we'll have the Braves heading out to their respective spots on the defensive side, and setting the defense for us today will be our sponsor, Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper. Wind blowing out here today. Serving Pike County since 1991. Check it out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. That's the Pike County Express. Also bringing us our defensive lineup today is Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank, here to help you with your auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Call Damon at 217-285-4404. That's Great Rivers Bank. And our good buddy Damon Emmerich bringing you the defensive setup today for the Braves. Well, the Braves are in a huddle in front of their dugout as they get ready to set the defense. The wind's blowing a little bit. John's holding down on the 10. We can't really ask for much help because there's nobody around us anywhere. So
yeah.
I guess we're kind of on our own, right?
Yeah, figure it out.
I guess so. We could see if we could get a pass for somebody to be the weight for the tent.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You don't think that'll work?
No. They'll buy us some sandbags instead.
We saw this summer some people got a little inventive. They took their coolers and then got those straps and put them on the tent and then hooked them to the coolers on the ground. That worked really well. Why didn't we think of that?
They make a weight set for a tent, too.
Yeah, but you're already going to have the cooler there.
Well,
with those little wagons that everybody brings and everything. Well, it's a long pregame conference today as they're trying to get everything set. We're still a couple minutes away from the scheduled game time. They're setting all the ground rules up. Not a lot of special ground rules here at the PCF Braves field, as most everything's enclosed around the area. I want to shout out to an old classmate of mine, and when I say old, I don't mean that she's as old as me. She is 3 months younger than me. But Pam Miller, hope everything's going good for you. And you tell Paul hi, and I'm hoping you're both getting a chance to see your grandson Luke out there in the ball field today. And we are so glad that all of you have joined us. We hope you'll tell all the people around you, too, that they can join us. And we'll be covering a lot of the Pike County teams, along with Bluffs, Quincy Notre Dame, Quincy High School, Minden Unity, or some of the teams we'll have on our well, I guess it's Quincy Catholic is how they go.
There, Quincy Catholic, yeah.
They used to have like 4.
Quincy St. Peter's is the school that is the representative, I
used
believe.
to have 4 elementary Catholic teams, and then they put them all together. And so they got pretty good teams now. But my goodness, they're really going through those ground rules today and getting everything situated. And, this is a line, this is dirt, this is a base.
They're making sure everybody knows where they can be
Yep.
because there are a lot of rules about being outside the dugout now.
Yep, there are, and there's limitations on the bathrooms too. Rushville's using the girls' bathrooms, and Pikeland's boys are using the boys' bathroom.
Well, there you go.
And everybody sitting around came in with their mask on, and then after they socially distanced from each other, they're able to kind of spread out a little bit here. We once again await the guys to get done going through the ground rules. Look like they're about ready to break that huddle up. Hey, we'll tell you about one of our great sponsors and also our scoreboard sponsor. That's Trash Queen. I think it's 4 or 5 years that Chris and the gang from Trash Queen has been our scoreboard sponsor, offering affordable residential trash service, roll-off dumpsters to Pike, Scott, and Morgan County, and growing every day. Call to learn more at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320 for our good friends at Trash Queen. Well, the Braves are huddled up. They're talking a little bit there, and they'll break to get out there on the defensive side.
We could take a 1-minute break if you'd like, Jack, or we can keep talking, whatever you want to do.
Well, why don't you go ahead and take a break real
Well,
quick,
there you
John,
go.
and we'll be back with the opening pitch right after these.
You can plan for most things in your life, but being sick isn't one of them. That's why Illini Express has expanded hours so your family can get the care you require. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, Illini Express can see patients 18 months and older, no appointment necessary. When you can't wait to feel better, Illini Express is here for you. Located on the square in Pittsfield. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
Welcome back on the broadcast. Let's set the defense for the Pikeland Braves. Their first baseman is Clayton Reinhardt, second baseman Tim Hull, shortstop Luke Sachs, and the third baseman is on the mound is Draven Pewterball. That's the battery mates for the squad from Pikeland today as we bring you the audio and video broadcast on Central Illinois Sports. Jordan McGinnis will lead things off, followed by Macon Kessler and Bennett Freetag for Rushville. If anybody gets on, they'll see their DH in Brady Downs batting in the fourth spot. The final couple warm-ups here as Pewterball and Owen Shaw, who have played a lot of ball together over the years. They started playing together when they were probably about 5 or 6 years old, and they're ready to roll here. They're going to send one down to second base, and we'll be ready to go and ready to get things underway for the day. The final warm-up pitch from Draven Pewterball, the big right-hander. The throw from Shaw down to second on the money to Tim Hull, and we're ready for baseball action. Well, the first batter of the season will be number 14, the center fielder for the Rushville Rockets, Jordan McGinnis. McGinnis stands in from the right side. Where's the number 14? You know he's got some speed if he's a center fielder. He checks with his coach, Tyler Crum, and we're ready for baseball action. The windup and the pitch up high and off the glove of the catcher for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes to the leadoff batter, Jordan McGinnis, on Central Illinois Sports. Pewterball gets the sign from the catcher, Shaw, and he wheels and deals the next. It's down low for a ball, and the count's 2-0, looking for the first strike of the season. Central Illinois Sports is proud to bring you the games. Visit centralillinoisports.com to see the latest schedule of all the broadcasts. The 2-0 is down low, and the count falls to 3-0 on the leadoff hitter in McGinnis. Pewterball threw a lot this summer, had a little bit more control problems than probably he has had in his career as he's kind of grown up a little bigger and trying to catch up to that body a little bit. He'll wheel the next one in there, and it's in for a strike on the old automatic. 3 balls, 1 strike. Third baseman playing about 15 foot off the bag. Shortstop and second baseman kind of shading towards second a little bit. And the 3-1 is down low, and the first batter of the ball game will reach on a base on balls. Nobody out with a runner at first. That'll bring up the pitcher, number 29, Macon Kessler. Kessler's a left-hander. Big, tall, lanky young man. He'll be on the hill today, and he bats left. We'll see if he throws left also. You know, in this day and age, you never know. Sometimes they bat left and throw right. From the stretch, checks the runner. First pitch in there for strike one. So this time, Pewterball gets ahead of the number 2 hitter in Kessler. Kessler calls time. He's got a big guard on that front elbow, kind of like the major leaguers.
Johnny Molina-like.
Sign and a swing and a miss, and it's an 0-2 count on the lefty in Macon Kessler. Kessler is probably pretty darn close to 6 foot tall. The next from Pewterball, right down the middle. It's fouled off and out of play on the third base side. And the count remains 0-2. Nobody out with a runner at first. Reached on the base on balls, did McGinnis. And Kessler steps in from the left side behind in the count 0-2. From the stretch, the pitch up high, trying to get him to fish for a high one on the waste pitch, and he didn't go for it, and it's a 1-ball, 2-strike count. First man walked on 5 pitches. There is a pitch limitation of about 95 in junior high, I do believe. Next pitch inside and low, and the count goes to 2-2. So far today, Pewterball has thrown, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pitches, and 4 of them have been in the strike zone. The next one is inside, a wild pitch, and that will allow the runner to go to second base. So the count goes full at 3 balls and 2 strikes on the number 2 hitter, Macon Kessler, and he's got a man in scoring position now. As McGinnis goes on the inside pitch, it was almost hit the batter. Full count. Man on second reached via the walk. Next pitch up high, and 2 walks in a row will put runners at first and second with nobody out. And the number 3 hitter, the big catcher in Bennett Freitag. Freitag wears the number 45, and they just get a little taller each man that comes into the batter's box. Freitag looks like a linebacker up there. He's a nice-sized young man, too. From the stretch with runners at first and second. And a line drive is going to be a base hit, our first hit of the season. It's going to go to the fence. It'll bounce over the wall. It'll be a ground rule double. And so that walk turns into a run, and there'll be runners at second and third on the base hit by Bennett Freitag. He wasted no time. Pewterball put one in his eyes, and he turned on it and hit her down the left field line. One bounce off the yellow piping out there in the fence, and it went over the fence, and it's a 1-0 Rushville lead with nobody out, and runners at second and third. Now batting is Brady Downs, the DH, and he takes ball 1. Downs wears the number 23. He's another left-handed batter, so 2 of the first 4 have batted from the left side. Pewterball from the stretch brings the next one, and it's on the outside corner for a strike, and the count's even at 1-1.
Probably lucky for Pikeland that ball hopped over the fences. I think he'd have had a triple at least.
Yep, it was a hard hit ball, got to the fence quickly. Archer did a good job, but that's not much else he could do. Pretty good looking pitch, but must have been a little bit inside, and the count goes to 2-1 on the left-handed batter, Brady Downs, the number 4 hitter, with Gossage, the 5 hitter, waiting on deck. From the stretch, Pewterball gets the sign, brings it in there. That's a strike, and the count's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pewterball's basically thrown nothing but fastballs so far, just trying to get the range and try to be where he needs to be in the strike zone without giving up another hit. That ball is a foul ball as it's a hit off the batter's leg, and then rolls into fair territory and becomes a foul ball, dead ball. Owen Shaw, very gentlemanly-like, picks up the bat and hands it to the batter. A lot of sportsmanship, even though we're supposed to be socially distancing, you know.
Hit him on the leg, it hit him on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Just hitting him everywhere.
2 balls, 2 strikes, runners at second and third, nobody out. Throw to third on the pickoff, and a nice play by Hittner to keep that one alive as that ball was kind of low, and Hittner had to go to his knees and play the old hockey goalie for a moment and make sure that one didn't get away. The runner at second is Bennett there with a double. Kessler on at third, reached on a walk, and that's a strike at the letters for a called strike in the first out of the inning. So the first out of the season comes on a called strike at the letters. That's going to bring up number 10, left fielder Hunter Gossage, with one out, runners at second and third. 1-0 lead already for the Young Rockets against the Braves here in the top of the first. First pitch down low for a ball on Hunter Gossage. He bats from the right side. He's a little bit more normal-sized junior high kid. Not quite as big, but kind of tall and lanky is Gossage. The next in there for a strike is Gossage was taken all the way. You think he's any relation to Goose Gossage, who pitched for the Yankees and others?
I doubt it. He could be, though. You never know.
You know, Goose was pretty outspoken the last few years. He didn't think baseball players are tough enough. The next one from Pewterball, down low for a ball and a 2-ball, 1-strike count. Pewterball trying to work down low, and it's just not finding the strike zone. Is if you look at the top of the knees, those are about 6 inches too far down out of the strike zone. Some umpires will give you that, but not many. The next, a line drive to the shortstop. It gets by his glove. That's going to go to the wall, and at least 2 will score on the stand-up double and 2 RBIs. The throw comes back in from the center fielder, and the second double of the ball game gets 2 RBIs for Gossage, who drilled the ball to the left center field gap just out of the reach of Luke Sachs. So 2 RBIs for him. Freitag has an RBI, and it's a 3-0 score with 1 out. Here comes Reed Freitag wearing the number 34. He's the first baseman. Not quite as big as Bennett, the catcher. Bats from the right side. Takes one on the outside corner for strike 1. So that time, Pewterball did a nice job getting ahead, and that always makes you a better pitcher when you pitch ahead. 3-0 in the early going here with 1 out for the Rushville Rockets. The Braves have yet to bat. Line drive, that's going to fall into the gap, and Archer will knock it down, get it back in. A clean base hit for Freitag, and that's going to put runners at the corners with only 1 out. And here comes Wyatt Fuquay. He is the number 7 hitter in the lineup, wears the number 20, and plays right field. Fuquay bats from the right side, squeezes that lumber hard down on the end of the knob. Slender-built young man, first and third with only 1 out. Let's see if the runner at first is off to the races. He is not. I thought maybe he'd be stealing, and that was low for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes on Fuquay. Wyatt Fuquay steps out of the box, and he'll get the sign. Tyler Crum, I'm sure, wants that man at first to steal, and he might have wanted it on the first pitch. So let's see if the Braves have a little play on here to kind of keep that from happening. Nope, that ball's going to get away. It's going to go behind the umpire. The runner at third will not be able to score. And a 2-ball, no strike count. And on the wild pitch, Freitag goes to second base.
Ball kind of took a funny hop there as it came all the way around the backstop, but Owen Shaw was able to corral it.
Yeah, looked like one of those crazy balls, didn't it? 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Runners at second and third. That's high and outside for a ball, and a 3-0 count on the number 7 hitter, Fuquay. Jason Klitz waits on deck, wanting to do some damage from the 8th spot. So the Rockets are trying to bat around here in the first inning. Pewterball gets the sign, brings it, and that's a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike to count, and a lot of pitches thrown by Pewterball here in the first inning. He's got to be well into the 20s, close to 30 pitches already with just 1 out. The only out of the game came to the DH, and he took a strike. That ball is at the letters for a strike and a 3-ball, 2-strike count. Pewterball's going to have to figure that strike zone's a little higher today, and he can get strikes up there if he goes for it. Full count, runners at second and third, 1 out, the pitch. That one's up high for a ball, and the third base on balls of the inning will go with a couple of doubles and a single. We'll load the bases for Jason Klitz, the second baseman. Klitz wears the number 33. If he's who I think he is, his daddy was a baseball player at McMurray College. Grandpa was a judge in Schuyler County. First pitch down low for a ball. No place for Klitz, the number 8 hitter. Pewterball's struggling out there. Darren Craven usually does most of the pitching coaching for Jared Hines and really does a nice job. Now Pewterball's got to work out of this jam and hope that his teammates can put some runs on the board. The next is right down the middle for a strike and a 1-1 count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, bases juiced, top of the first, 3-0 Rushville in the early going. The net for a ball, and that one was way out of the strike zone, and it's a 2-1 count. Early going here, the guys haven't played baseball for a couple of weeks as their summer schedule ended. Peterball played a lot of shortstop this summer. Next pitch right down the middle as he makes the adjustment, and the count's 2-2. Braves have it set up for a double play, and Sachs and Hull can turn that one if they can get the right ball hit to them. The pitch from Peterball. Late swing, but Klitz got a piece of it and stays alive, and the count remains 2-2. Real Net and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield across from the airport. Real Net and Twine, your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and more. 217-285-5013. That pitch out of the strike zone, and the count's full again.
Up and out.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Already 2 walks in the inning, 2 doubles and a single. Maybe 3 walks already in the inning.
I believe it's 3
Yep,
walks.
3 walks already. That one down the middle. Ball hit to the shortstop. Going to be tough to get to. Hull will try to turn it. Clayton Reinhardt did a nice job knocking it down on the fielder's choice. Klitz will get an RBI and bring in the 4th run of the ball game as Gossage crosses the plate. Fuquay's out 6-4 for the 2nd out, and Klitz is at first base. So runners at the corners with 2 outs, and the number 9 hitter, number 2, shortstop Jagger Bartlett steps in. Bartlett choked up a little bit, takes ball 1 high. Peterball just not comfortable out there yet. They don't have the normal mound for junior high. It's kind of on the front of the 60-foot 6-inch mound. They throw from 54, trying to get the groove. That went outside for a ball, and a 2-ball, no strike count.
It is kind of the setup a lot of teams seem to do when they play on a field that high school plays on, though. So
Yep.
It's something to get used to for sure.
Peterball behind 2-0 on the number 9 hitter, throws it out of the strike zone in a 3-0 count. The leadoff hitter McGinnis is waiting on deck, hoping to get the bat again. 2 outs, already 4 runs in for the Rockets. A strikeout and a fielder's choice are the 2 outs that the Braves have recorded. Next pitch is way out of the strike zone, and the 4th walk of the ball game will load the bases again. Here comes Hines. He will make a pitching change, it appears here, John, as Coach Hines is doing some pointing. Looks like Peterball is going to go to shortstop, maybe Sachs to the mound, but we'll set all that up for you when we come back. 2 outs, top of the first, 4-0 Rushville. We're back with more after this.
The team at Pike County Real Estate specializes in residential homes, commercial properties, tillable, and hunting land in west central Illinois and northeastern Missouri. We treat our clients with the utmost respect and do our very best to connect buyers and sellers together to best suit the needs of our customers. See our current properties at www.pikecorealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for Pike County Real Estate. Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the city of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The city of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season.
Well, position changes here as 4 walks in the inning, I do believe, and 3 hits have yielded 4 runs, and the bases are loaded with 2 outs. And we have to change the innings because the first inning is going to have at least 10 batters in it, unless somebody gets picked off at a base, I should say. Here comes Jordan McGinnis again to the plate. McGinnis scored after he reached on a base on balls. First pitch outside from Luke Sachs, who's on the mound now. He and Peterball change positions. Peterball goes to short. Sachs.
Yep, Peterball goes to third, actually.
Oh, so Hittner's
at short.
Next pitch down low for a ball, and everybody's having trouble throwing strikes. So Hittner moves to shortstop. I'll be darned. Pewter ball at third. Sachs on the mound. 2-0 count on the leadoff hitter. McGinnis takes a strike, and the count goes to 2-1. McGinnis worked the count to 3-1 before he reached the base on balls, moved to second on a wild pitch, and then scored on the double by Bennett Freitag. Next, Pine, the batter, in a 3-0 or 3-1 count now, as Sachs having trouble finding the zone. Got to throw strikes to keep yourself out of trouble. You can tell the outfielders are a little flat-footed right now. Foster in center and Archer in left field are really very fast runners. Next pitch in there for a strike and a 3-2 count from Luke Sachs, the 8th grader. Where's the number 9, does Luke Sachs, trying to come in and shut down this Rushville rally in the top of the first. The next, down low for a ball, and the second time this inning, McGinnis has walked. That'll bring in the 5th run of the ball game. Runners will move up, and it'll bring up the number 2 hitter, and Macon Kessler, the pitcher, who reached on a base on balls and scored on that double by Bennett Freitag. Freitag's just chomping at the bit, hoping he'll get the bat again. First pitch fouled off left side for a strike as Sachs brought it right in there. There's not many sneaky things you can do if you're having trouble throwing strikes. You just got to bring it down the middle. See what you can do. Sachs gets a sign. Bases loaded. Big lead at first base. The pitch. Fouled straight back at us in an 0-2 count, and I think that's the first 0-2 count we've had of the ball game. Maybe.
I believe it is. It may be the first 2-strike count, Jack.
Well, actually, we've had a couple of those.
we did have 1 strikeout. I forgot.
Actually, Brady Downs and Klitz both had 2 strikes, as did Wyatt Fuquay. The pitch from Sachs. Little change up. And it goes off of Reinhardt's foot in air, and that's going to score 2 runs. So the air is going to cause more damage, as the first baseman had the bounce and just couldn't make the play. And it'll be runners at first and third, and 2 more runs will cross the plate. And it's a 7-0 ball game here in the first. Usually pretty sure-handed is Clayton Reinhardt. But when you've had a long inning, that concentration goes away a little bit. So our first error of the ball game, plates 2, runners at first and third. And here comes Bennett Freitag, who drilled one on the first pitch the last time up. He swings to center field. Foster's got a bead on it and catches the line drive on a hard hit ball for the 3rd out of the inning. 7 runs on 5 walks, an error, and 3 hits, I do believe. We'll be back to tell you more. It's 7-4 Rushville, and the Braves coming to bat in the bottom of the first.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities that fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
Save-A-Lot will help us set our defensive lineup for the Rushville Rockets, who lead 7-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. Save-A-Lot, your local Save-A-Lot in Pittsfield, here to serve you with high-quality grocery items for the entire family. Join us for the Back the Blue event on Saturday, September 5th, to show your support for our local law enforcement. That's Back the Blue event on Saturday, September 5th at Save-A-Lot. Drive a little, save a lot. Well, defensively, first baseman Reed Freitag is at first base for Rushville. Jason Klitz, the second baseman. Jagger Bartlett plays shortstop, and Jeffrey Boyd down at third. Left fielder is Hunter Gossage. Center fielder is Jordan McGinnis, and the right fielder is Wyatt Fuquay. The battery mates behind the plate, Bennett Freitag, and on the mound is the right-hander, Mason Kessler. Kessler bats from the left side but throws from the right side, and, of course, has the gray or face covering around his neck right now, not over the face. You don't have to wear those while you're in the field, just when you're in the dugout, I do believe. Leading off for the Braves here in the bottom of the first, trailing 7-0, is center fielder number 17, Lane Foster. Foster was a starter pretty much the whole season last year, and with his wheels has shown that he can bunt and get on base a lot whenever he takes a notion. Very fast, probably one of the fastest 2 or 3 in this lineup. First pitch from Kessler is in there for a strike, and he does what you need to do and works ahead. Right down the middle on a fastball to Freitag and gets ahead 0-1. Nobody on, nobody out, bottom of the first, 7-0 Rushville on 5 walks and 3 hits. That ball was down low and inside, and the count goes to 1-1. Foster probably struck out a little bit more than a normal leadoff hitter last year, but once he makes contact, he can make things happen with his wheels. Plays center field, takes that one high, and it comes back towards us, and the count's 2 balls and 1 strike. Bennett Freitag has to run that one down. Backstop about, 20 foot behind home plate or so. Not the longest, but not the shortest, you'll see. 2-1 with nobody out, nobody on. Leadoff hitter Foster looking to get on base and cut into that 7-0 lead. Foster takes one on the inside corner, and the count's 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Foster hasn't swung the bat yet. Luke Sachs waits on deck.
Kind of ducked back, thought maybe it was a little inside, it looked like, did Foster.
Yeah. But need a base runner here to get things started. Curveball, and a good one by Macon Kessler gets the strikeout on the swing and a miss. Kessler kept that one in his pocket and brought it late. It was kind of like a slider and a very late breaker, and gets the strikeout. Nobody on, 1 out, and here comes number 9, pitcher Luke Sachs. Bats from the left side does Sachs. Takes it down low, and the umpire gets the first one off of the right shin guard today.
Kessler kind of overthrew that one that time.
Boy, he looked good on that pitch on the last one, though, with a 2-2 count. He came in there and
Yep.
threw that slider.
Getting ahead made him able to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Though.
Anytime you can get ahead, it makes you a much better pitcher. No doubt about it. The right-hander wheels and deals the next. Hits outside for a ball, and a 2-0 count on the speedy left-handed batter in Luke Sachs. Sachs started pretty much all season last year and did a lot of the catching for the Braves last year. Started out at shortstop today. The next, in there for a strike and a 2-1 count. So Macon Kessler has proven that he can get behind and come back in when he needs to. Draven Puterball waits on deck. Catcher sets up on the outside half. The next pitch, and the pitcher throws it about right where he wants to, and it's fouled off on the left side, and the count's 2 balls and 2 strikes. John and Jack Hull bringing you the action today on Central Illinois Sports. 2-2 count with nobody on and 1 out. See if Kessler comes back to that slider. He throws it again and gets the strikeout. That one kind of ducked down, and 2 strikeouts in a row on the breaking pitch, and he's thrown 1 breaking pitch to each batter and 2 strikeouts for him.
I think if you take them, they're probably both balls.
They are balls. Here comes Draven Puterball, who's at third base now. The first from Kessler. Fouls it back on kind of a check swing. Tell you what, when you get a 7-0 lead and you come out and fire strikes, it makes you pretty tough.
Hit your car, Jack.
Did it?
It did.
What part of it?
The bumper, the back bumper.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah, not terrible.
We'll need an auto body guy sponsoring to get some business here. Kessler gets a sign and brings the 0-1. It's up high for a ball, and the count's 1 ball, 1 strike. Kessler's been efficient. 5 pitches to each one of the first 2 batters. He's thrown a couple here, so 12 pitches in the inning with a 7-0 lead and 2 outs and nobody on as the Braves bat in the bottom of the first. They'll try to go inside this time. Ball's down low, and the count's 2-1. Bennett really sets up in certain positions, but I don't know that the pitcher's necessarily hitting those spots. 2-1 count as Puterball tries to be the first base runner of the season. Swing and a miss as he was way behind on that one, right down the middle. Trying to take that ball and hit it out there on Piper Lane, heading to Nebo. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Nobody on, 2 outs for the Braves here in the bottom of the first. The next from Kessler, the right-hander. Throws that breaking pitch, and as you said, John, if you take it,
it's a ball.
It's a ball most of the time. Breaks down, unless he starts it high and inside. Full count now on Puterball. He bats third with Hittner waiting on deck. the next. Right down the middle, swing and a miss, and he strikes out the side. 1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. 1 inning in the books, a 7-0 lead for the Rockets of Rushville over the Braves. Back with more after these.
Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes invites you to join us in our 30 for 30 campaign to help support the area Fellowship of Christian Athletes huddles. That would include you donating $30 per month for 30 people in our area. You can contact me at 217-473-5151 or Jack Cyhull, JackCyhull, at yahoo.com to find out more about Western Illinois FCA and how you can become a part of this great ministry.
For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up.
Well, it's a beautiful day for baseball, but the Rushville Rockets are having it their way here as we reach the top of the second inning. They'll have their 4, 5, and 6 hitters in Downs, Gossage, and Freetag if anybody gets on. Fuquay will bat. They lead 7-0 on 5 walks, 3 hits, and an error in the first inning. They plated 12 batters in the first inning. Luke Sachs back on the mound, brings the first one in there for a strike to Brady Downs, who is the DH and the cleanup hitter.
They batted 12. They didn't plate 12, though, right? They only plated 7.
They had 12 come to the plate.
Okay.
That's right. Next pitch high and outside. Thank you for pointing that out.
No, I was trying to make sure. I don't have a book. That's not often right.
A 1-1 count on Brady Downs, the DH. Swing and a miss on a high one. He struck out looking his first time, and he was one of the few people that made an out the first trip around the lineup. And the last out of the inning, Bennett Freetag, the catcher, hit a BB to center field to Foster. The next to Downs, he swings and misses. He likes that high one, but he can't reach it and strikes out for the second time in the game. That'll bring up Hunter Gossage, who had a double in the left center field gap. Let's see if the left fielder and the center fielder recognize that. Foster's playing straight away, and this young man pulled the ball the last time. The next pitch from Sachs is up high. The first pitch to Gossage. Where's the number 10? Bats from the right side. He's the left fielder. Had a double, 2 RBIs in the first inning, so started his season off right. Aggressive swing, but kind of stepped early that time and fouled it straight back in a 1-1 count. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. First man struck out. Pretty darn good hustle there to get that baseball. And he hits it to almost an identical spot. That ball's going to go to the wall as Foster had no pursuit angle on that one. Has trouble picking it up and then turns and fires. And 2 doubles in a row for Gossage in the first 2 innings. Gossage hit that ball to left center, and I'm not telling you it wasn't hit hard, but it bounced about 5 times before it got to the fence. And Foster kind of ran on a 90-degree angle at it. So a runner at second and 1 out. And here comes a man with a base hit, Freetag, the first baseman. He takes one low and inside, and so the Rockets are coming out hitting in the early going here. Braves will be off for the 8th graders until I think Friday when they play Quincy Catholic, another tough one. The 7th graders will play at Perry tomorrow against Griggsville Perry. We'll bring that game to you. Strike down the middle, and the count's even at 1-1.
Since you have a limit on the number of games that players can play in a week, then that's why
2 days, 3 games, right?
Why Pikeland has split up their team like that.
Most people will have to do that, I think. Somehow, or else they won't
or
play very
or
many
eliminate games. I was going to say either way.
You can play 1 doubleheader or some extra innings in one of the 2 dates. 1-1 count, 1 out, runner at second, 7-0 Rushville, and the pickoff move.
If he'd have thrown, I'm not sure he wouldn't have had him.
Sachs wheeled. I don't know. The guy wasn't really that far off the base.
It was just slow to react.
The next one, ground ball hit towards third. Long throw, going to be late. Reinhardt stretched out and kept it. Now he throws the ball late to third. Throws the ball away, and no reason to throw that one. And that's going to be a base hit on a slow roller that the third baseman was a little slow reacting to in the first and third.
It'd have been a tough play. You'd have had to be
Yeah.
charging hard to make that play for the out.
The
but
ball wasn't hit very hard. You're going to
No.
have to charge that
Yeah.
ball. You lay back an 80-foot bases, and they're going to get that.
Yep.
Fuquay, the batter, the right fielder, who reached on a base on balls, and the swing he took there kind of tells you maybe that he's not a real super dynamic hitter. Takes that one inside, but he reached on a base on balls with a full count last time. Then was recorded out on a fielder's choice that scored a run. Fuquay, the 7th hitter in the lineup. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, runner at third base.
Called strike.
John, I'm not trying to be difficult, but 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. I think I got all the way to third on that, huh?
Yes, he did. That was why the throw was thrown at third, remember?
But where's Freitag? Swing and a miss for a strikeout. How did they get Freitag out? Is what I'm asking.
I'm not sure, Jack.
They must have called him out on that play. I'll be darned. Well, we'll catch up on it. That's the third out of the inning on a strikeout by Fuquay. Sack strikes out 2 of the 3. Inning and a half of the books, 7-0. Rushville with the lead. Braves coming to bat.
Johnny! Oh, Johnny! It's awfully cold out today. Where has he run off to?
Oh, he bundled up and took his gaming system over to Mikey's. Apparently they have Cascom internet, and it is apparently a lot more reliable than our internet.
Well, I am calling Cascom right now and signing up for high-speed internet. With all these new devices we got for the holidays, Johnny needs to be here at home, streaming in his own room.
I agree, dear, I agree. I've been telling you that for months.
Make sure you have the reliable internet speed you need at home. Call Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Well, welcome back. Bottom of the 2nd inning. And I think the Braves caught a break on that call at first base there a little bit ago because the guy, there's no way he could have been out, but he was.
They called Freitag out.
We'll go Hittner, Reinhardt, and Archer. Anybody gets on and Shaw. So number 16, the shortstop, Keaton Hittner, will bat. Right-handed batter, holds the bat even with the body, and then he'll wind back on the first pitch from Kessler, down low for a ball. Ought to be a good matchup. I'll tell you what, Hittner's kind of that all-or-nothing guy. If he gets into one, it'll go a long way. 3 strikeouts in the first inning. The Braves did not get the ball in the infield. Hittner does. He hits a fly ball down the left field line that'll drift out of play. Nope, stayed in play, but the left fielder was playing way off the line. Wind must be kind of blowing back that way a little bit, John, that brought it back in. That looked like it was heading to foul territory, no doubt about it. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. The play that was at third last inning.
The play that was at first.
Well, he hit the ball to third, and that just is a breaking pitch this time from Kessler, and he gets the call on a strike right at the letters. Kessler, the pitcher, Freitag, Bennett Freitag, the catcher, Reed Freitag at first, Klitz second baseman, Bartlett the shortstop, and Boyd at third. 1 ball, 2 strike count. And a line drive in foul territory, about 3-foot foul.
Yeah.
It's still in play, and they'll bring it back. Foster, sacks, and pewter ball all were recorded on strikeouts, on swings and misses in the first inning. So Kessler walked nobody and struck out all 3 on the other side. Now we got a baseball that is in play. I'm not sure what happened there. Came to the shortstop, and then it bounced all the way out in foul territory down the third base line. Keaton Hittner with a 1 ball, 2 strike count, breaking pitch, and a strikeout looking, and 4 strikeouts in a row for Mason Kessler. Now comes the left-handed batter in Clayton Reinhardt, the first baseman. He wears the number 8. Kessler's wheeling. He's got 4 strikeouts in the first 4 batters. And leads by a 7-0 count and throws a strike to Reinhardt. You know what you do when you get a 7-0 lead? You throw strikes. That's right. The right-hander from Rushville gets the sign, brings the next. It's down low for a ball and a 1-ball, 1 strike count. 1-1, nobody on, 1 out. On a strikeout of Hittner looking. Braves have not put a ball in fair play yet. So that's what they need to do first. Reinhardt takes a strike on the outside half, and it's a 1-ball, 2 strike count. Every time that Kessler's had this kind of a count, he's thrown that slider. Let's see if he does it again. Free tag on one knee here, must be looking for it. Throws it. Reinhardt fouls it off. Archer in the on-deck circle, he's got a foul ball, and he's got it about 2 foot from the dirt there. I'm kind of surprised they don't make him put it in his back pocket or do something with it, because it could affect play. Got the high socks on today. He waits the bat if Reinhardt can get something going here. 2-2 count. Or now it's a 2-2 count. That was a tough pitch to take right there.
Hit the ball weakly down the third baseline. Just have Luke kick that ball out there.
Yeah.
Which ball is live? I don't know.
That would be a problem, wouldn't it?
Well,
softball girls are practicing over our right shoulder. The next. Breaking pitch, outside corner, and he takes a strike for the 5th strikeout of the ball game in the 2nd of the inning. 5 up and 5 Ks.
Looked pretty similar to the pitch immediately before it.
Too good of a pitch to take. You got to swing the bat in junior high baseball.
I thought the one before was too.
Here comes Luke Archer, a left-handed batter. Where's the number 42? Playing left field today. First pitch way outside for a ball. Kessler missed bad that time. He hadn't missed by much. Owen Shaw waits on deck. Then Auger and Hull, but they may not get a chance till the 3rd inning to bat the way things are going here. It's the way Kessler's rolling through this lineup. That ball's outside too, and a 2-0 count. You know, the key on that one, though, John, is if you got a couple strikes on a guy, you'll get a little wider zone, but you can't get that first strike a lot of times like that. Archer with 2 outs and nobody on. Takes a strike, and it's a 2-1 count. Illini Express here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. 18 months and older with no appointments necessary. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org. Another strike, and Archer has yet to swing the bat in a 2-ball, 2 strike count. Luke Archer, very quick young man. If he puts the ball in play, you better field it clean because he can wheel it down the line. And the next, outside for a ball, and the count's full at 3-2. Second full count we've had of the day.
A little high, a little outside that time.
3-2 count with nobody on, 2 outs. The pitch. Up high and a base on balls for Archer, and that'll bring up Shaw, first base runner of the ball game. So we're going to see Mr. Owen Shaw. Where's the number 58? He's a catcher. And a runner at first and 2 outs. Thomas Hull's not listening to the game. He tried to make a call to me a few minutes ago. Geared Up Custom Apparel and Awards. Does your business or organization need custom apparel? Call Geared Up. T-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, jackets. 217-473-6290 or visit WeGearYouUp.com.
Trophies, plaques, anything you need.
Down low, ball gets away. Archer recognizes it, and he's off to the races. And he'll go to second on the pass ball. So a 2-0 count on Owen Shaw, is it not?
That's what I believe it is.
2 balls, no strikes on Shaw. Shaw with a chance for the first RBI of the season. Takes one down the middle, and the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Shaw had some good hitting performances in the last part of the summer. He was red hot. See if he can stay hot now. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner at second, and Archer with a good lead down there. Could very possibly score on a single. Down 7-0 are the Braves. Gets away, and Archer's off to the races. He'll head for third. Catcher got a good bounce off the fence, but to no avail. Kessler was coasting. Now he's having a little bit of control problems. 3 balls, 1 strike the count. 2 outs, runner at third. And a 7-0 ball game here in the bottom of the second inning. Scoreboard brought to you by Trash Queen. For all your trash needs, 217-320-4320. Pitch is swung on out of the strike zone. Couldn't hold up on that swing, and it's a full count, 3-2. The mullet has made it back in Pike County. There's a lot of young men with mullets right now. Full count, runner at third, 2 outs. Something going to happen here. Kessler gets a sign, throws that breaking pitch, and gets another strikeout, and he struck out all 6 outs in the ballgame. No runs on no hits, a base on balls, and a man left at third in Archer. We've played 2. Rushville having it their way, 7-0. Back with more after these.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
You can plan for most things in your life, but being sick isn't one of them. That's why Illini Express has expanded hours so your family can get the care you require. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, Illini Express can see patients 18 months and older, no appointment necessary. When you can't wait to feel better, Illini Express is here for you. Located on the square in Pittsfield. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
8-9-1 batters for Rushville here in the top of the third as Luke Sachs goes back to the mound. Shaw will be the catcher. He was the last man to bat, so it took him just a little longer to get out there. It'll give us a little extra time to tell you about a couple of our sponsors. Bowler's Universe, daily lunch specials, Monday through Friday. Leagues starting soon. Call them to sign up, 217-285-6913. And Trash Queen, offering affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters to Pike, Scott, Morgan County, and more. Call to learn more about Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. Glad to have them in Pike County Real Estate, 2 businesses that Chris Nichols and others own in the area. We're very appreciative of that. Well, the score is not something we really were dreaming about early. It's 7-0 Rushville as we reach the top of the third inning. And we'll see the 8-9-1 hitters for Rushville. Jason Klitz, the second baseman, who reached on a fielder's choice and scored after a pass ball. Then Jagger Bartlett, who walked and scored. Then back to the top of the lineup here in the third inning. Jordan McGinnis is going to bat for the third time in 3 innings. Shaw throws the ball to second. Sachs is set, ready to go. Pewter ball at third. Shortstop is Keaton Hittner. The second baseman, Tim Hall, and the first baseman, Clayton Reinhardt. Right fielder, Noah Auger. Center fielder, Lane Foster. Left fielder is Luke Archer. Little off-speed pitch, and he gets Jason Klitz out on the front foot for a swing and a miss, strike 1. Catcher is Owen Shaw, and on the mound is Luke Sachs. Takes another pitch right at the letters for a strike and an 0-2 count. And Sachs is doing what you need to do, and that's pitch ahead.
If you pitch ahead, then you'll get some of those edge calls, too.
You will. Swing and a miss as Klitz swung at one over his head for strike 3. And, we made the Rushville batters look pretty good in the first inning there. And they're showing that if you work it a little bit, you can get some outs. 1 out, nobody on base. Now the number 9 hitter, and Jagger Bartlett, who wears the number 2. Reached on a base on balls his first time back in the first inning. Bats right side, chokes up a couple inches on it. It's a little fly ball. Shortstop going to have to go out. Nope. Luke Archer's had the bead on that one the whole time. First pitch and an out. So 3 pitches and 2 outs to start the top of the third. So the Braves looking good on the defensive side. Now they'll have to turn the offense up as they fell behind 7-0 in the first inning. 6 strikeouts against the Braves already. So they're looking for somebody to put the ball in play. Leadoff hitter Jordan McGinnis bats for the third time, and he hits a line drive, and Archer cannot cut that one off, and Foster overruns it, and it goes all the way to the fence, and he'll play that into a single in the air. Now the man's heading for third. The shortstop drops the ball, and so the man will get a base hit in McGinnis, and then an error by the center fielder, and then an error by the shortstop will allow him to go all the way to third. 2 errors on 1 play that time. No doubt it was a base hit, but Archer couldn't get to it. Foster just ran right over the top of it and then bobbled it and then threw the ball into the shortstop, the cutoff man, and if he'd have caught it, he'd have thrown him out at third easily. Now the number 2 hitter in Kessler is hit by a pitch, so it'll be runners at the corners with 2 outs. That'll bring up the hot-hitting Bennett Freitag, the catcher. This is not the man that you want coming to the plate with runners at first and third. Freitag had the gear on. He quickly gets it off and will come to the plate with runners at first and third. Freitag's already got a couple of RBIs on the day. Hit a bullet to center field to end the first inning, his second at bat of that inning. He comes up looking to hit. First pitch outside as Sachs did not want to bring it right down the middle to Freitag as he wakes up in the morning with a bat in his hand and says, "Bring it to me. It looks like a basketball right now." He really is a nice-looking hitter. Freitag from the right side. Next pitch from Sachs is up high for a ball and a 2-0 count. Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank here to help you with your auto, residential, commercial loan needs. Call Damon at 217-285-4404. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. 2-0 count on the hot-hitting Freitag. That one hits him in the back, and the second man hit by a pitch. And that's going to fill the bases and bring up the cleanup hitter in Brady Downs. Downs has struck out 2 times, looking the first time in the first inning, and then last inning on a swing and a miss. They'll have a courtesy runner for the catcher. We'll see who they're going to put in there. Bradley Hollingsworth, I do believe, will be the courtesy runner.
I thought he said Riley, but it's 44.
Yep, that's Bradley Hollingsworth.
Oh,
He
there
said
you go. Bradley.
Bradley.
Okay.
Yep, I still got good ears, too. Now Bradley's going back into the dugout. Is he not doing a courtesy runner? Is he doing a pinch runner instead?
I think he's pinch hitting.
Oh, well, Brady Downs
Was over 2 with 2 strikeouts. So
Brady Downs is not coming to the plate. It's going to be Brady Hollingsworth is going to be the batter. The DH is being pinch hit for by Brady Hollingsworth. So they're not running for the catcher at first. They're pinch hitting with Hollingsworth, who bats from the right side. Where's the number 44? Not often you see your cleanup hitter pulled from a game in the third inning, but this time you will. 7-0 Rushville, top of the third. First pitch outside, gets away, pitcher's late covering, and the man will score from third base on the wild pitch. Catcher had to slide out and get that one and couldn't quite get to it. And so it's a wild pitch on the pitcher and a ball on the batter, Hollingsworth. So Hollingsworth pinch hits for the cleanup hitter, DH Brady Downs here, and gets an RBI without having to swing the bat. Second and third, 2 outs. That ball hit the bat.
Yep.
And it was way out of the strike zone. So Sachs was coasting with the first 2 batters, struck out the first man on 3 pitches. Next man hit a fly ball in the first pitch to left field. There were 2 outs before a base hit and a pair of errors on that same play. 2 hit by pitch. A run is in and runners at second and third. Ground ball slowly hit to third. It's going to be a tough play. Throw over to first. And that'll be a base hit on the infield and an RBI.
Third baseman would have had to charge hard to get that out, and he kind of laid back on it there.
Yep, I don't know if he'd have been able to make that play either way. That ball was kind of mishit. So Hollingsworth gets an RBI and an infield single, and that'll bring up Hunter Gossage, who had a double in his last 2 at-bats. 2 doubles in the ball game and an RBI. He's another one of those guys that likes to swing and hit, and he swung at one out of the strike zone for a foul ball. That'll send the man back to first. Runners at first and third, and an 8-0, call it 9-0 ball game now. 2 runs plated in the inning. Braves are going to have to slow this Rushville squad down. Third inning action, you might tell the scoreboard man.
Yeah, I'll let him know in between.
Swing and a miss on a breaking pitch and an 0-2 count. 2 runs plated in the inning on a pair of hits and a pair of errors after the first 2 men were recorded for outs. Gossage with 2 doubles, bats with 2 strikes. The pitch from Sachs is a breaking pitch and strikes the man out. Catcher has trouble with it and has to complete the play for the 3rd out of the inning. 2 runs on 2 hits, 2 errors, 2 men left. We've played 2 1/2, 9-0 Rushville. More comes your way on Central Illinois Sports after these.
Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
The team at Pike County Real Estate specializes in residential homes, commercial properties, tillable, and hunting land in west central Illinois and northeastern Missouri. We treat our clients with the utmost respect and do our very best to connect buyers and sellers together to best suit the needs of our customers. See our current properties at www.pikecorealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for Pike County Real Estate.
Bottom of the 3rd inning, we get ready with Noah Alger, Tim Hall, and then back to the top of the lineup and Lane Foster. Braves have struck out 6 straight times, and let's see if they can get something going this time. Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper serving Pike County since 1991. Check it out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. Rushville's had it their way. They have scored 7 in the 1st and 2 in the 3rd inning. Lead 9-0 here, and they're coasting on a beautiful, beautiful day for baseball. Throw down to second, gets away from the shortstop, and it'll go to the center fielder, and we'll be ready to go. Noah Alger wearing the number 44, Hank Aaron's number. And is that Reggie Jackson's number possibly too, I think. Lots of 44s in
Jason
baseball.
Isringhausen's number?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I'm pretty sure that's right.
Might be. I thought he was 42.
No.
Can't be. Right fielder Noah Alger, usually a good contact hitter, and takes one high for a ball. 6 straight strikeouts for the Braves with a base on balls from Archer. I shouldn't say 6 straight, because 6 outs and 6 strikeouts for Kessler, the pitcher. That's Macon Kessler. That ball was high and inside and doesn't get the call, and a 2-0 count. He had a little control problem in the middle of last inning. Did Macon Kessler. Bennett Freitag behind the plate doing the catching. Alger fouls one off on the right side. We haven't had many foul balls.
Ended up on the softball field over there.
2 balls, 1 strike the count. Nobody on, nobody out here in the bottom of the 3rd with the Braves trailing 9-0. Need to peck away at this a little bit. Kessler's had it his way so far. 6 Ks, 1 base on balls. That's the line. Noah Alger hits one up the middle, and that'll be a base hit. And Alger gets rid of the no-hitter and the strikeouts in a row. And shows him what a good contact hitter is. Tim Hull's the batter, down 9-0. I would hope we wouldn't be sacrificing in this situation. Here comes Tim Hull to the plate. Where's the number 2? Plays second base. Hull bats from the right side. Holds it back like Albert Pujols. That's kind of where he learned that stance, I think. And pitcher steps off. Alger at first, nobody out. Hull batting in the 9 slot. Takes one high for a ball. Yes, Cody Cream raises to the top. I agree. 9-0. Bottom of the 3rd. Nobody out with a runner at first. And a 1-1 count on Tim Hull. Hull played sparingly last year with the 8th graders on a team that did really well. Just a couple of pitches away from playing in the state. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 on with nobody out. The pitch. Hull swings and misses as he pulled out on that one in a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Hull usually a pretty good contact hitter, but they say he's been struggling lately. Let's see if he's got that figured out. Auger a pretty good lead at first. Kessler tries to pick off, and Auger was late getting there, and now he's going to be late getting to second, but now the speed will take care of that.
The ball going and just dying right at the foot of the fence didn't hurt either.
I'm telling you, when Noah went back to first, he kind of got stuck in the mud. There is none. And the throw got away kind of because of it, and goes to second on the error by the pitcher. Runner at second. 1 ball, 2 strike count on Hull. Swing and a miss, and another strikeout for the Braves, the 7th of the ball game.
Every out of the game so far has been a strikeout.
Here comes Lane Foster, who on a 2-2 count swung and missed. Runner at second. Second runner the Braves have had at second base today. This one by Auger, who got a base hit. The pitch. Foster fouls one off on the right side. Kind of got that little looping swing, and got to level that one off a little bit. Slight-built young man is Foster, who's got a lot of wheels. Third baseman playing way off the line. Now he steps in a couple. A bunt there, and I think Foster's at first base with no problem. Ball high and outside, and the count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike. Bottom of the 3rd inning, 9-0 Rushville on the Trash Queen scoreboard.
Not really holding Auger very close there at second base.
No, the guy's holding him like a first baseman. Now he gets off. Now Auger gets a big lead. Foster swings and misses as he was trying to hit that one a long way away too.
On the last pitch, he was probably halfway to third base. So
1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. Another strikeout, 7 in the ball game. Foster makes it the 8th strikeout of the ball game as he isn't close on that one. 2 outs now, 8 strikeouts in the 3rd inning. Here comes Luke Sachs. Sachs has the ability to get a nice little base hit here in right center or left center and drive in that run. Auger at second, nice lead out there. Going to third, swing and a miss, and stealing the base is Cody Auger, is Noah Auger. Cody Auger ain't stealing any bases. I've seen him run lately. Noah does the job. 1 strike count on Luke Sachs. The next. In there for a strike at the knees and an 0-2 count. No balls, 2 strikes the count, 2 outs, runner at third base. Auger reached on a base hit. Got the second on an error, stole third. 90 or 80 foot away from the first run for the Braves. And Sachs takes one close but down in a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Central Illinois Sports, your place to find the ball game. Subscribe to YouTube pages, follow them on Twitter, like them on Facebook. Stay connected with everything in sports in the area. Central Illinois Sports. Ball in the dirt. Nice job by Bennett Freetag. He caught that just like Yadier Molina would. He just like, yeah, of course I caught that.
It was like he knew it was going to happen.
Makes it a 2 ball, 2 strike count here in the bottom of the 3rd. Need a base hit and get on the board. The next. Sachs hits one to the shortstop. Shortstop will have to play it. He bobbles it, makes a nice throw, and the play goes 6-3 for the 3rd out of the inning. Braves strand their second runner, get their first hit of the ball game, and their first out recorded without a strikeout in that ground out. 3 innings in the book, 9-0 Rushville. More comes your way on Central Illinois Sports after these.
Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the City of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The City of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Luke Sachs back to the mound for another inning of work. Free tag boys are actually twins, and Brady Downs and Bradley Hollingsworth are cousins. Hey, how about that? Well, Coach didn't tell us about the twins, but I kind of thought they might be twins. It's always good to know that, but thank you from a fan. We appreciate that very much. Well, let's see what we got going on here. We've got the Reed free tag will lead things off here in the 4th inning, followed by Wyatt Fuquay and Jason Klitz. So Hollingsworth and Brady Downs, did she say?
Yeah, Hollingsworth came in for Downs, actually.
Yeah. Are they cousins?
That's what she said.
I'll be darned. Well, here comes Reed free tag. He's got a base hit in both of his first times at plate. Tyler Crum got that with the left hand. He might have bobbled it a little bit, but he still made the play on the foul ball. Reed free tag wears the number 34, plays first base. Twin brother is the catcher. They're not identical. And I don't mean that in any bad way. Ball hit to the third baseman, waits on it, bobbles it, long throw to first. Too late, and that'll be an error, and free tag will reach for the 3rd time today. 4th error of the ball game. So we've got Caden Jones coming to the plate.
Pinch hitter.
Got him. I've already got it.
Perfect.
Caden Jones is the batter. He'll wear the number 12. Jones will bat for Fuquay. Right-handed batter getting in the lineup. Runner at first via the air. Takes one right down the middle, does Jones. Actually, you got to give Luke Sachs credit. He doesn't throw the ball real hard, but he's done a good job making him put it in play. And 3 errors have kind of been costly. Ground ball, first base coach makes a real nice play. And foul territory, the count goes to 0-2.
Trying to show up as head coach there.
Jones was a little late on the swing, but he hit it on the nose, for kind of the swing that it was. 0-2 count. Runner at first, nobody out. From the stretch, the pitch hits him right on the hind end, and that's the 3rd man hit in the ball game, and that's going to put runners at first and second. Jones was behind 0-2 and gets hit on the play. So the 3rd man hit in the ball game to go with 5 walks and 4 errors.
We got another pinch hitter.
Pinch hitter now will be Josh Little, batting for Klitz. So Little will bat for Klitz. Little on a wild pitch will take ball 1, and the runners will move up to 2nd and 3rd. And every time you have something like that happen, it just takes you out of that force out and really hurts you. 9-0 to lead here in the top of the 4th. 7-inning ball games. Takes 5 to lose by the 10-run rule. 1-0 count. Nobody out. It's down the middle for a strike, and Sachs comes back after having a little trouble with a couple. Mr. Josh Little out in the longer hair like a lot of the guys on the Braves team. Swing and a miss, and the count goes to 1-2. First man reached on an error by the 3rd baseman, did free tag. He's at 3rd now, and then the next man in Jones was hit by a pitch. A couple pinch hitters in the inning. Ball up high for a ball and a 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Nobody out, runners at 2nd and 3rd. Strike 3 on a called strike for the first out of the inning. Jagger Bartlett's the do-up man, but he'll be pinch hit for by Jackson Spencer, I do believe. Look at that, John, and double check, but I think it's
Jack,
Jackson.
I don't have a lineup, I'm sorry.
I sent it to you, remember? Ball 1 to Spencer. Spencer's his last name, and Jackson's his first name.
You did not send it to me.
Okay. Jackson Spencer swings and misses. And he has a 2-strike count on him. 1 out, runners at first and second. Infielders are playing back a little bit, down 9-0, a little surprised. Swing and a miss. Did he foul that ball off?
Nah, swing and a miss.
Shouldn't that be 3?
I think it's just 2.
No balls, 2 strikes the count. Pickoff moved to 3rd, and the man was off the base, but the throw was to the outfield side.
They've got 1-2 on the board, Jack. I'm wondering if maybe that's why you had.
Well, 1 ball, 2 strikes. You're right. Okay, we'll go with that. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And the strikeout for the second out of the inning. Actually, Sachs has struck out about 6 in the ball game himself.
McGinnis the man up.
Is the leadoff hitter, and he bats here in the 4th inning. He is 1 for 1 with 2 bases on balls and has scored a couple of runs. Swing and a miss on a high, hard one. Couldn't catch up to that one.
If he wants to swing at that one, I'd keep throwing it.
Yeah, most people like to swing at that one. Somebody says they can't see the third baseman on live. Well, we don't have a camera, that many camera angles. That's why.
We only have one, unfortunately.
Another strike, and so John's trying to follow the play as best he can. And it's the best we got, so that's what we're going to go with.
I'd love to have 3,
oh, we would.
but they won't let us have that right now.
Next pitch, down the middle for strike 3. So Sachs strikes out the side and avoids a couple of base runners on an error and a hit batsman. No runs on no hits except for the man that was hit by the pitch. 2 men left. We played 3.5. It's 9-0 Rushville with the Braves coming to bat after these.
Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities that fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes invites you to join us in our 30 for 30 campaign to help support the area Fellowship of Christian Athletes huddles. That would include you donating $30 per month for 30 people in our area. You can contact me at 217-473-5151 or Jack Cyhull, JackCyhull, at yahoo.com to find out more about Western Illinois FCA and how you can become a part of this great ministry.
We've reached the bottom of the 4th. It'll be Pewter Ball leading off in the 3rd spot, followed by Keaton Hittner and Clayton Reinhardt. Anybody gets on, Luke Archer. All 3 men that were pinch hit for, Wyatt Fuquay, Jason Klitz, and Jagger Bartlett, have re-entered the ball game on the defensive side. 9-0 Rushville on the Trash Queen scoreboard here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss by Pewter Ball. He struck out swinging his first time on a 2-2 count to end the 1st inning. He bats here in the 4th. Looking for base runners are the Braves. Got to get some hits. Noah Auger with the only hit of the ball game. That ball's down low and the count's 1 ball, 1 strike. Real Net and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport. Real Net and Twine, your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and more. 217-285-5013 for Real Net and Twine. That one almost hit him, and he ducked out of the way. Did Draven Pewter Ball. Draven's a big boy.
Surprised he didn't catch it. That's what he does a lot of the time when the ball's going to hit him.
Chokes up a little bit on the bat, but likes to swing hard. He can put a tag on one. Takes one high, and the count goes to 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. We've had a base on balls and a base hit in the ball game. Auger with the base hit and Archer with the base on balls. Both stranded on the bases. 9-0 for the Rockets. Pop fly on the infield, and the pitcher says he's got it. He's good at his word and catches it in fair territory for the first out of the inning. So Pewter Ball on a 3-1 count pops out on the infield, and that'll bring up Keaton Hittner, who was caught looking his last time on that slider. Nobody on, 1 out. Bottom of the 4th, 9-0 Rushville, who scored 7 in the 1st, 2 in the 3rd, and that's where we stand right now. Macon Kessler has really done a nice job on the mound with Bennett Freitag behind the plate. Reed Freitag at first, Klitz at second, shortstop Bartlett, and the third baseman is Boyd. Gossage, McGinnis, and Fuquay around the outfield left to right. Swing and a miss by Hittner on a fastball at the knees. Tried to pull that little bit outside pitch, and that's hard to do. Infielders are playing him straight away. They haven't had much action today, just the shortstop on 1 ground ball. Hittner swings and misses on a breaking pitch, and it's an 0-2 count. And you can bet Macon Kessler probably learned a little something on that one. He'll see if he can use that slider to his advantage again. The pitch. High fastball. Waste one here, trying to set up the pitch, and a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Central Illinois Sports bring you all the action. We'll have games tomorrow, a couple on Wednesday, and another on Friday. Hittner swings and misses and strikes out for the second time today. 10 strikeouts of the day for Macon Kessler. And here comes Clayton Reinhardt, who was caught looking his first time back in the second inning. Bats from the left side, does the first baseman. Fouls that one off on the left side for strike one. Clayton had a good look at that pitch and just fouled it off. Line Express here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 to 7 Monday through Saturday. 18 months and older, they take care of you with no appointments necessary. Learn more about the services at Illini Express on the south side of the square visiting IlliniHospital.org. Catcher and the umpire make a little adjustment, and we're back to live action. 2 outs on a couple of strikeouts. And a strike right down the middle, and Reinhardt finds himself in the hole 0-2. Clayton wears the number 8. Luke Archer waits on deck. Braves bats have been quiet, making Kessler's look pretty tough. Ground ball towards the foul territory in front of the Braves dugout.
So you let it go, and the third baseman still went to get it?
Well, it's a natural reaction. See, he's one of those aggressive young men that goes right after it. No balls, 2 strikes on Reinhardt with nobody on here in the bottom of the 4th. First 2 men were retired via strikeouts. 10 strikeouts in the day. Make it 11. Reinhardt swings and misses for the second time today. 11 strikeouts in 4 innings for Macon Kessler. His team leads the Braves of Pikeland 9-0 on Central Illinois Sports. Top of the 5th comes your way after these.
For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up.
Johnny! Oh, Johnny! It's awfully cold out today. Where has he run off to?
Oh, he bundled up and took his gaming system over to Mikey's. Apparently they have Cascom internet, and it is apparently a lot more reliable than our internet.
Well, I am calling Cascom right now and signing up for high-speed internet. With all these new devices we got for the holidays, Johnny needs to be here at home, streaming in his own room.
I agree, dear, I agree. I've been telling you that for months.
Make sure you have the reliable internet speed you need at home. Call Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Well, we've got some position changes. Clayton Reinhardt moves from first base to the mound. He'll be pitching, and Noah Olger is behind the plate catching now, moves from right field. Dax Nutter will go to first base. It appears that McCartney is at second and Sweeting is in right field. So Hittner comes out of the game, we can see, and also Owen Shaw out of the ball game. So we'll have to see who's batting where when they come up in the next half inning. We've reached the top of the 5th inning, and we'll see the number 2, 3, and 4 hitters for Rushville. Auger makes the throw down to second on the money, and the left-hander Reinhardt, third pitcher of the ball game. Pewter ball's at third base. He started out as a pitcher, then Sachs came in to pitch. He's back at shortstop. McCartney at second, Nutter at first. Sweeting in right field, Foster in center, and Archer in left. Auger is the catcher now, and Reinhardt on the mound. That'll bring up Macon Kessler, the pitcher for Rushville, who's went all the way. He's looked tough. Bats from the right side, throws left. And he'll be the leadoff hitter with a 9-0 lead for Rushville here in the top of the 5th inning. Reinhardt pitches from the stretch all the time, throws the first pitch, solves the man off. Third baseman had it in front of him, and he'll be charged with an error as he didn't stay down on that one, and an error by the third baseman will allow the first man to reach on a ground ball to third. So Kessler on the first pitch on an inside pitch hits a two-bouncer to third and reaches on the air. I think it's the sixth error of the ball game on the Braves. That'll bring up Bennett Freitag, the catcher. He's had a good day at the plate. Hits another one on the nose. McCartney catches it on the line for the out, and a line out for the first out of the inning. So Bennett Freitag's hit it on the nose, lined out to center, lined out to second, was hit by a pitch and had a double his first time up. He is an aggressive hitter, is he not, John?
Definitely. He's swung at the first pitch every time, I believe.
Let's see. Bradley Hollingsworth remains in that DH spot, and he'll bat here for his cousin. Brady Downs started out as a DH. Hollingsworth swings and misses at strike one. Runner at first is Kessler. Reached on an error, then a line out to the second baseman. And an 0-1 count on Hollingsworth. Bradley Hollingsworth. The next is outside, and the count's 1-1. Geared Up Custom Apparel and Awards. Does your business and organization need custom apparel or awards? Give them a call at 217-473-6290 or visit WeGearYouUp.com. On the square in Pittsfield. Reinhardt checks the runner, throws the next. It's in there for a strike. Something Clayton Reinhardt really possesses is a good move to first base. Making Kessler may not know that. Dax Nutter down there at first now, holding the runner on. Kind of a short lead. Kessler takes another step. Reinhardt checks and brings it to the plate. Down low, nice stop by Auger, and the count's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. 8th grade Braves will be in action again on Friday. It'll be a short season. You don't want to miss too many opportunities if you're a player for the Braves, because you won't have a lot. Strike 3 called on Hollingsworth. For the second out of the inning. First strikeout for Reinhardt in relief. Third man to pitch for the Braves. Here comes Hunter Gossage. 2 doubles and a strikeout today and 2 RBIs. Bats from the right side. Gossage plays left. Big lead by Kessler now. Base umpire put a young man back in to protect him so he doesn't get hurt. Gossage is the batter with the runner at first. Pitch is outside. Auger does a nice job keeping that in front of him. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first in Kessler, who was the leadoff hitter. Reinhardt, the big lefty, with a 1-0 count. The next is in there, and it's fouled back, and the count's even at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count on Gossage, Hunter Gossage. Nice hitting background here for the Braves Stadium. All those dark green trees. Field looks nice. Don Bigley doing a nice job getting things ready. Fly ball, right side will be foul. Caught by one of the assistant coaches down there. And the count goes to 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs with a runner at first here in the top of the 5th inning. Both the scoreboard people are gone.
They're napping.
Replacements need to come in.
Yeah.
The next. Swing, foul tip, catcher catches it for the strikeout. 3rd out of the inning on a nice play by Auger, and the 2nd strikeout for Reinhardt in the inning. No runs on no hits. There was an error and a man left. We played 4.5. It's 9-0 Rushville. Braves will send up their 6, 7, and 8 hitters when we come back on Central Illinois Sports.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Well, we'll see Luke Archer, who reached on a base on balls his first time. The left fielder will lead off. Then Dax Nutter will be the pinch hitter for Owen Shaw. Then Noah Alger. Kessler back to the mound for Rushville. He's went all the way. He and Bennett free tagged the battery mates. First pitch down low for a ball. And Archer, who fell behind 1 and 2, worked it for a base on balls and got to second and then stranded at third after the stolen base. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the 5th, 9-0 Rushville. That one's in there for a strike, and the count's even at 1-1. Archer, the left-hander, 8th grader, playing left field today. Kind of young man, if he hits it in the gap, he can run for days. That's down low for a ball. 2 or 3 years ago, we saw some power from Archer. He had a couple home runs down there at Brussels, I do believe, in a tournament. Hoping to get that swing back. Takes that one high, and a 3-1 count on Luke Archer. A good eye by the left-hander. Where's the Sox high? Almost to the knees. 3-1 count, nobody out, bottom of the 5th. Ball's outside, and Archer walks for the second time today. So he'll be on with the leadoff walk, and that'll bring up Dax Nutter, who bats for Owen Shaw. Nutter wears the number 15, playing first base in a reserve role today. Also does some pitching. Got a nice breaking ball. Nutter bats from the right side. He was pretty hot at the end of the summer season with the bat. Let's see if he can keep it up. That ball's down low, and looks like Kessler may be getting a little tired out there. Don't have an official pitch count on him, but he's thrown quite a few today. Pitches here in the bottom of the 5th, early in the season. Depends on how much ball he played in the summertime.
Looks like around 70 pitches, according to Game
That one's
Changer.
high. Archer on the steal will steal it easy, and he'll head for third. Center fielder makes the play, but Archer's going to get them both. Steals second, then goes to third on the error by the shortstop. 2 balls, no strikes to count, and there's Archer down at third base. Nobody out. If Nutter can put it in play, he can drive in a run here. Braves have had trouble doing that. They've struck out 11 times today. Nutter takes one at the knees for a strike, and the count goes to 2-1. You're down 9-0. You got to take that pitch. The only man with a base hit's in the on-deck circle in Noah Alger. Nutter lets that slider go by, and the count's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Jared Hines coaches down at third, Brad Hamilton at first. And the pitch from Kessler. Ground ball up the middle, that's going to be a base hit. Nutter's got his first hit of the season and an RBI for Dax Nutter. That'll get you more playing time, drives in the first run of the ball game. Dax put the ball in play, hit it up the middle past the second baseman. Noah Alger will bat next, and then Grant McCartney is on deck as he took Tim Hull's place. Alger's 1 for 1 today. First pitch down low for a ball. One ball, no strikes. Alger with a base hit his last time. Down low for a ball. And a 2-0 count. Tim there. He's having trouble getting the scoreboard back on. 2 balls, no strikes the count on Noah Auger with a runner at first. Run in, 9-1 ball game now. Auger swings and misses at a changeup and a 2-1 count. That time Kessler took a little something off of it. And brings the count to 2-1. Nutter at first. Nobody out. With an RBI for Nutter. Now Auger takes it high for a ball. And it's a 3-1 count. Nobody out, runner at first. Nutter with a decent lead over there, needs to be careful. And the pitch. Auger swings at one in the eyes, and the count goes to 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Nobody out, runner at first. Plated a run on the walk by Archer, and he stole second, went to third on the throw. Scored on the base hit by Dax Nutter. From the stretch, Kessler looking for the strikeout. Little fly ball past the first baseman. That ball is going to drop. Nutter has to hustle to get the second, and he's going to be out on the fielder's choice as he went back to first on the pop fly, which he needed to do. And the play goes 4-6 for the first out of the inning. Kind of an unusual little pop fly.
And he was working back to first base. He ran into the first baseman there.
The second baseman made a very alert play. Kessler's going to be done for the day, I think.
I think you're right.
The Wasps are building nest in the power boxes there, so if you're a maintenance person for Pikeland, we hope you'll get some wasp spray out. Do we see Mr. Frieden? We'll fill him in on that later.
He's back there. We'll tell him later. Let's take a little break while we're...
All right, take a break with a pitching change here. A 9-1 ball game with 1 out. Grant McCartney will be our batter when we come back on Central Illinois Sports.
You can plan for most things in your life, but being sick isn't one of them. That's why Illini Express has expanded hours so your family can get the care you require. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, Illini Express can see patients 18 months and older, no appointment necessary. When you can't wait to feel better, Illini Express is here for you. Located on the square in Pittsfield. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
Well, we'll try to get some things set for you. Grant McCartney's going to be the batter here. Kessler ends the game with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
I believe
10,
it's 11
strikeouts on the day. Walks a man, gives up a base hit, and then a fielder's choice to get an out, and he'll leave the game. In his place will come Hunter Gossage. Gossage wears the number 10. And we're going to see a man come into the lineup wearing the number 34, so that's Reed Freetag. He actually was in the game, but he's going to left field. He was the first baseman. And
number 8 is at first base now.
that is Cameron Baker is at first base. So
There you
we'll
go.
see where Cameron Baker ends up at, but he's in batting. They said somebody was injured that left the game.
I'm not sure.
Freetag's still out there. Kessler moves to shortstop. Our shortstop was Jagger Bartlett. Do you see number 2 out there anywhere, John?
Was 44 playing third before? So that's who's playing third.
He was
now.
the DH.
Well, he's now playing third base. So
And the third baseman before was Jeffrey Boyd. So we know Gossage on the mound. That's the big thing.
Yeah.
Baker's at first base. We'll try to get all their names in. And here comes Grant McCartney to the plate, looking to get his first base hit of the season. McCartney bats for Hull. Played second base in the last half inning. Caught a nice line drive, and Grant bats from the right side, looking for his first hit of the season. First pitch from Gossage in there for a strike. Grant McCartney, the 8th grader. Noah Algers at first base now, as Nutter was retired on the fielder's choice. Takes one down the middle. Don't know what the sign was, but the runner didn't go and the batter didn't do anything, so it's an 0-2 count.
It was just a fake sign.
Don't think he gave him a take sign. 0-2, down 9-1 are the Braves here in the bottom of the 5th. Noah Alger gets a big start, and McCartney strikes out for the out, the second out of the inning. Alger goes to second base on the stolen base, and that'll bring up Lane Foster, the leadoff hitter, who struck out his first couple of times. Different pitcher here. Kessler really owned the Braves today. Gossage throws it a little lighter than Kessler. Not that Kessler was a speedballer, but he really mixed these pitches. First one's outside for a ball.
Really felt like he hid the ball well. The ball kind of got on top of you fast.
Had a nice breaking pitch when he needed it, and he didn't use it much.
Yep.
Just when he needed. 11 strikeouts in the day. Gossage throws one inside. Ball's popped up over the top of our heads out of play, and
he's going after the administrators back there.
it's a 1-1 count. 1 ball, 1 strike the count with 2 outs. Foster, the batter, with Noah Alger at second base. Alger with a base hit today and a fielder's choice. Been on base both times. Going to steal third. Foster swung at one that almost hit him. It's drifting out of play.
Going to be off the top of the dugout, out of play.
That would have been a ball with no problem, but that ball was right on top of him, and he swung and popped it up in foul territory. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Trying to find the lineup that'll work for him are the Braves, and Coach will learn a lot of things after a day and move some people around. That ball way high. Bennett Freitag put the big left-handed paw up there and caught that one. Noah Alger had such a great break on the last one. He didn't get quite that same break this time, though. Sunshiny day here at Pikeland Braves Field. The pitch in the dirt. You got to give Alger a stolen base because he had that one swiped the whole time, even though the ball was a wild pitch.
Dale Willard Memorial Field, Jack.
It is Dale Willard Memorial Field.
It
Dale
is.
did a nice job over the years promoting baseball. 2-2 count, I believe, is it not? Got 3-3 on the board.
I think it's a 3-2.
Okay. The pitch. High, and it is a base on balls, and so Foster reaches for the first time today. That'll bring up Luke Sachs, who struck out in the first and grounded out sharply to the shortstop his last time. Runners at first and third, a lot of wheels on the bases, and at the plate, Braves trying to get something going here in the bottom of the 5th. A lot of ball game left. You got to peck away here on this 9-1 deficit. Foster steals the base, and Luke Sachs takes a pitch to let him get down there. Now he's got 2 runners in scoring position.
Pitch was a strike.
And it's an 0-1 count. Left-hander Luke Sachs playing shortstop now after pitching for a while. Takes one outside, and the count's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Got a little something going here. Got the right part of the lineup up. The Braves need a key hit right now. The pitch. Takes it low, does Sachs, just out of the strike zone, and a 2-1 count. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. 9-1 is the Rushville lead here in the bottom of the 5th, but 2 runners in scoring position. Ball's outside, and a 3-1 count. Like to see Sachs get one in the zone and put it in the gap. Pretty good hitter. Draven Pewterball waits on deck. The pitch from Gossage. Out of the strike zone, ball 4.
He hit that spot a whole lot of times, but it's definitely out of the zone.
2 walks in a row, and the bases are loaded. And here comes Tyler Crum out to the mound to talk to his pitcher. Number 3 hitter, Draven Pewterball, will bat. He struck out swinging in the first inning, looking in the 4th. Bases loaded. Good man to have up right now. Good RBI man in Draven Pewterball. His coach gives him some advice. Tyler Crum gives Hunter Gossage a little advice. And when you're in junior high baseball and you got a 9-1 lead and the bases are loaded and 2 outs, your advice is
throw strikes. Yeah,
You bet.
exactly.
That's it. Now Peterball needs to be patient, get the pitch he can drive.
You're not going to hit an 8-run homer, so
Bases loaded, 2 outs, the pitch. Ball 1.
make contact.
And Gossage continues to have some control problems as he's walked the last 2. Struck out the number 9 hitter on a ball in the dirt and got the fielder's choice out. Another ball, 2 in a row. Actually, 4 balls out of the strike zone in a row. Walked the last 2, and the leadoff hitter Foster and sacks the number 2 man in the lineup. 2-0 count. Peterball needs to be patient. Ball's low and a 3-0 count with the bases loaded. No room for him and a 9-1. Keaton Hittner was the scheduled hitter, and it'll be Sweeting who's on deck across the plate. Runners will move up. 3 walks in a row, and Tyler Crum will make a pitching change. With the pitching change, bases loaded, 2 outs, a 9-2 ball game. Let's take a break on Central Illinois Sports. We're back to tell you more after the pitching change on your sports source.
Pike County Real Estate specializes in residential homes, commercial properties, tillable, and hunting land in west central Illinois and northeastern Missouri. We treat our clients with the utmost respect and do our very best to connect buyers and sellers together to best suit the needs of our customers. See our current properties at www.pikecorealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for Pike County Real Estate. Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the city of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The city of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season.
Well, the Braves have plated a couple of runs in the inning as Archer scored, as did Noah Alger. So if your last name starts with an A, you've scored in the inning. That's good. Maybe we need some more of those. We're going to see Connor Sweeting, not Cameron. He's a senior. Connor Sweeting will be the batter. Nope, Hittner's going to come back up.
Yep.
Hittner's going to re-enter the ball game here for Sweeting. Hittner on the day is struck out looking in the second, struck out swinging in the fourth. He is the cleanup hitter. He is re-entering the ball game and batting with the bases loaded here with the new pitcher, Jordan McGinnis. McGinnis is a leadoff hitter and started out in center field for this squad. So they've got a different center fielder, and McGinnis, who throws the ball pretty hard on the right side, will be the pitcher. Bases loaded. 2 outs, 2 runs in for the Braves. They trail 9-2, and boy, a key base hit here could get them right back in this one. It's not over till it's over. The hitter is Hittner, wearing the number 16, and that one's out of play, and Foster didn't want to try that one, and I don't blame him. With 2 outs, you don't want to get thrown out on a wild pitch. Base, or a ball to Hittner, high and outside. McGinnis is ready to pitch. Hittner needs to be ready. The pitch. Swings through that one and pulls the head, and it's a 1-1 count. Keaton Hittner is a young man that can really put a charge in one if he gets into it. The right-hander takes the next pitch from McGinnis. Fouls it straight back, and now he's in the hole, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hittner's got to take that outside pitch and take it the other way. You try to pull it, you'll strike out or ground out to one of the infielders on the left side. See if Hittner can put a charge in one here. Fouls it back again, and the count remains 1-2, I should say. 8th man to bat in the lineup. Clayton Reinhardt waits on deck.
McGinnis has a breaking ball. You'd think you'd see it here.
Won't be as good as the last pitchers, I'll bet you. Fouled out of play. And the fans will scatter as Jacob Hull will go after that one.
He's gotten most of them today.
A 1 ball, 2 strike count with 2 outs and the bases loaded. Foster's down at third, Sacks at second. Draven Pewter ball at first. Hittner looking for a key base hit right here. And the pitch. Line drive, that's going to bring in some runs. That'll go to the wall.
And it hop over.
And it'll hop over a ground rule double, and Hittner gets the double and 2 RBIs. And suddenly, we got a ball game. 9-4 game now. Hittner stayed on that one and drove it down the left field line. Here comes Clayton Reinhardt, the big left-hander, who struck out a couple of times. Maybe that's a good omen. They've all done well in their third at bat. Reinhardt hits it up the middle, and that'll be a base hit. Goes to center field, and runners are coming around to score, and 2 more runs will score on a base hit and 2 RBIs by the 9th man to bat in the lineup. Now it's a 9-6 game, John.
Yes, sir.
9-6, and up to bat is Archer, who started this all. See if he can make it happen again. He walked both times today. Now the man's going to steal the base as the pitcher wound up, and good recognition by Reinhardt. 2 RBIs by Reinhardt makes it 9-6, and we got a ball game. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Next one way out of the strike zone, and Rushville's best pitcher, Kessler, really was controlling things. Had 11 strikeouts, and he tired, and the next 2 guys have struggled. See what Archer can do. Hits it down the baseline. That's going to be a base hit unless the right fielder can field it. He has trouble with it. Reinhardt's going to score on the base hit by Archer in an RBI. And now it's a 9-7 game. And Owen Shaw or Dax Nutter, who had a base hit. Nutter, who was the pinch hitter. And let's see if he can get another one. Now a balk. Runner at second. No count on the batter.
Man came set and then turned his shoulders.
Yep. So we've got a runner at second. The 11th man to bat in the inning is Dax Nutter, who had a base hit in this inning. Where's the number 15, looking to be 2 for 2 in the inning and drive in a run? Pitch is high and inside for a ball. Jordan McGinnis, the 3rd pitcher in the inning, and he's had some control trouble, and then the Braves have come out and hit the baseball. 3 hits in the inning. Now a strike on Nutter, and the count's even at 1-1. Bottom of the 5th inning, 9-7 ball game now. It's not over, folks. Noah Alger waits on deck, chomping at the bit. Archer steals 3rd as McGinnis wasn't watching him, and a 2-1 count. And the Braves are running the bases now. Let's see if Nutter can make something happen. He's batting in place of Owen Shaw. This is the 2nd time that he's batted in the inning for Nutter. Takes the ball high, and a 3-1 count. Now, if Nutter would get on, would you re-enter Shaw to run for him?
Yes.
And set things up a little different. Nutter doing a nice job at the plate, 3-1 count. Looking for the base hit and an RBI. Hits it, that's catcher's interference, and that'll score a run.
Yep, he called it right away, absolutely.
That'll be a base hit for Nutter, an RBI.
He doesn't get to score? Does he not get to score on catcher's interference, Jack?
Well, the ball is dead at the interference, so he'll be 1st and 3rd.
Okay.
Give him a base hit.
Yeah.
Yep, just like we talked about.
Yep.
Shaw's going to come in to run. And so Dax Nutter gets 2 base hits in the inning. Nice job by Dax.
Do you get a base hit for catcher interference? I'm not sure. I think it's just CI.
No, you get a base hit.
Okay.
Record a base hit, no RBI.
Yep.
But a base hit here by Noah Alger could change the likelihood of this ball game. It's a 9-7 game in the bottom of the 5th. 9-7, not 9-8. They'd already put that run up.
That's a balk.
That's a balk, and that'll make
Yep.
it 9-8.
Yep.
And a balk by McGinnis. And McGinnis, you can tell, just hasn't pitched a lot yet. And so he's a little nervous out there. Now it's a 9-8 game, and Noah Alger with a base hit could tie this game up. Tim Hull waits in the on-deck circle. Got 2 outs, and this is the 12th man to bat in the lineup.
Owen Shaw got the man got the man to balk there as he just kind of went off the base slowly trying to get him to balk, and he did.
Strike called on Auger, who's been red hot today. Reached on a fielder's choice the last time this inning. Had a base hit, the first hit of the game. Looking for his second hit of the ball game, see if he can tie this game up. Auger fouls one straight back, and he's in the hole 0-2. But Noah's batted with 2 strikes a lot in the last couple seasons. Noah Auger was catching last inning, started the game out in right field. Let's see if he can do something here. McGinnis with the pitch. Auger fouls it off and wakes up the man in the on-deck circle. Always got to be awake. Remember when that big hole used to be down there in that third base on-deck circle?
Yeah. It's finally gotten filled in.
Yeah, I filled that in last year with the tractor. The pitch. Auger hits one to the right side. Right fielder coming in. He's got a bead, and he catches the ball for the 3rd out of the inning. Big inning for the Braves, though. They score 8 in the inning, and it's a ball game. We played 5. It's Rushville 9, Pikeland Braves 8. Top of the 6th comes your way after these.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
Well, the Rockets of Rushville scored 7 in the first and 2 in the third. They're 9 runs. The Braves answered with 8 in the bottom of the 5th inning. A lot of those came with 2 outs. Now the 6, 7, and 8 hitters for the Rushville Rocket squad will come up trying to build back on that lead.
I believe 6 of the 8 scored with 2 outs,
Yeah.
did they not?
Noah Auger will be behind the plate. Reinhardt back on the mound. It'll be Owen Shaw at first base. Tim Hull at second. Shortstop is Luke Sachs. The third baseman is Pewterball, Draven. It's Archer in left field. Lane Foster in center. And the right fielder is Hittner, I do believe. Correct? Yep.
Yeah.
Keaton Hittner. Reinhardt on the mound, and we got a ball game again. It was floating along with Rushville in control, but then the Braves fought back. Reed Freitag will be the leadoff hitter, one of the Freitag twins. He was playing first base, but I think he ended up in left field in the last inning. Where's the number 34? And he's got a couple of hits and reached on an Aries last time. Been on base all 3 times. Faces the left-hander in Reinhardt, who had a nice inning last inning and starts off with a ball. High and outside. Auger behind the plate, and Clayton Reinhardt, the big left-hander, on the mound. The pitch. Takes that one high and outside, and it's a 2-0 count. Freitag wanted to offer on that one, but held up. Bats from the right side here in the top of the 6th. Down low for a ball and a 3-0 count. Remember how the Braves got in trouble in the first?
Yeah.
Too many walks.
Strikes.
So you got to come back and throw strikes. No doubt about it. Reinhardt had a very productive last inning, struck out a couple and got a line out to the second baseman. The pitch in there for a strike, and Reinhardt works on a 3-1 count now. Pewterball playing very, very deep back here in the back. Steve Shaw thinks your camera's out of focus. Might have that fence in front of us, Steve.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Fouled back. If we could take the fence down, the ball might be a little hard on the camera is the only thing. But here on CBS and NBC and ESPN Sports, we're doing the best we can on Central Illinois Sports. But thank you, Steve. Glad you're watching today. Wish you could be here, old buddy. 3-2 count now. Reinhardt trying to fight back from that 3-0 count. And the pitch. It's in there for a strike, and Reinhardt fought all the way back and got the called strike against Freitag. So, with one out, that'll bring up the number 7 hitter in Wyatt Fuquay. Fuquay had a pinch hitter for him the last time, but he reached on a base on balls, then struck out in the third. The man that batted for him was hit by a pitch. Fuquay bats from the right side. Left-hander Reinhardt in there with strike 1. Seems like Clayton once in a while just kind of loses a little concentration. Then he focuses right back on it and really does a nice job. Kind of a quiet giant is Clayton Reinhardt. The next. Swing and a miss, and Reinhardt is dealing and wheeling right now, or wheeling and dealing. Jacob Hull taking care of the scoreboard now, so you know it'll be right. 0-2 count on Fuquay. The pitch. Down low, just off the plate, and a 1-2 count. Good waste pitch by Reinhardt. Trash Queen offering affordable residential trash service, roll-off dumpsters, Pike, Scott, and Morgan County. Call to learn more, 217-320-4320. Trash Queen scoreboard, 9-8 now. Swing and a miss, and Reinhardt gets his second strikeout of the inning and 4th in the ball game. Reinhardt's dealing. Now we see Cameron Baker come to the plate.
So now you know who he came in for.
He is batting for Klitz. So Baker.
He was the first baseman that came in the last inning, yep.
He bats from the right side. Baker, a tall young man. First pitch is down low for a ball. Baker's got tall knees. He's a big boy. You got to bring it in there a little bit more. The Wasps are back in the old power box, if you're wondering, here at Pikeland Field, Dale Willard Field. And the next. Swing and a miss by Baker. He took a healthy cut on that one. Healthy cut that time. 1-1 count, 2 outs. And a strike called as Reinhardt has found the strike zone again. Fell behind 3-0 on the first batter and then fought his way back and caught him looking. Then struck out the second man swinging, and now he's got a 1-2 count on Baker. Reinhardt brings the next one. It's a ground ball, third baseman. Short hopper, got some time. Off balance throw on the money to Shaw. Play goes 5-3. Draven Pewterball to Owen Shaw for the third out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. 5.5 innings in the book. We got us a ball game. It's a 9-8 Rushville lead. Braves come to bat here in the bottom of the 6th right after these.
Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes invites you to join us in our 30 for 30 campaign to help support the area Fellowship of Christian Athletes huddles. That would include you donating $30 per month for 30 people in our area. You can contact me at 217-473-5151 or Jack Cyhull, JACKCYHULL, at yahoo.com to find out more about Western Illinois FCA and how you can become a part of this great ministry.
For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up.
Braves played at 8 in the last inning. 6 of them, John tells us, I think, with 2 outs. And now they'll send up their 9-1 and 2 hitters in Tim Hull, who re-enters, Lane Foster, and Luke Sachs. Hull struck out, swinging his first time and only time at bat. Let's see if he can make something happen.
Hollingsworth is the pitcher now. Was he the pitcher?
Yes, he was. He ended the... No.
No, he was not. Yeah, I didn't think so.
Hollingsworth.
Yeah.
Hollingsworth comes in after not starting, and then comes in to be the DH for his cousin. Now he's on the mound. Bradley Hollingsworth. So Bradley's trying to make
We're hoping that person that told us it was his cousin is telling us the truth. But
well, we got a text on it, so we're going to go with it. They said the Freetag boys were twins.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell it looking. Maybe they look a lot alike. Tim Hull's the batter and needs to have a good at-bat here. His team trails 9-8 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. See if the Braves can take a lead and hold them in the 7th. Hollingsworth from the stretch. Throws one over the head of Hull for ball 1.
Over the head of Hull, over the head of the
Catcher.
big catcher in free tag.
Over your head, too.
Would have been.
Yeah. Thank goodness for the fence. 1 ball, no strikes. Need base runners, do the Braves. Next one hits him in the rump, and Hull turns around and knows it's coming. Winces a little bit and hustles down to first base. So,
Why did the pitcher throw the ball to the umpire there? Like,
I don't know. I was looking at
Hull is-
the air high five from the first base
Uh-huh.
coach in Hull going down to first base. Here comes Lane Foster with the wheels he's got. Lay down a bunt to the first baseman, and you're both on. Baker not holding Hull on. Now he is. Foster, good bunt here would be good. He squares. Lays a bunt down. That's going to be a dandy because Foster can fly. He'll throw it to second. Hull back on the base, and the base hit by Foster on the sacrifice will put runners at first and second. And here comes Luke Sachs. Why not another one? Put it down the first baseline. I'll tell you what, the old bunt was a lost art, but boy, it makes things happen. Hull at second, Foster at first, nobody out. Sachs the number 2 hitter. Sachs fakes a bunt and takes one outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Don't want to get out on a line drive. That's the one thing the Braves do not want to have happen here. See if Sachs maybe could bunt one towards first and just beat the man to the base. Bunt is pulled back, and a 2-0 count on Sachs as Hollingsworth having a little trouble with control now.
Yeah, if you could take the ball to first base, you'd be.
I tell you, if you could just bunt it to the right hand of the first baseman,
Yeah.
maybe. Squares to bunt. Outside, Hull's going to steal third. Foster will be at second. And a 3-0 count on Sachs. The tying run at third base, the go-ahead run at second. We didn't think that was going to happen an inning and a half ago, John.
When it was 9-0.
Ooh, it was 9-0 for the longest time. Now it's 9-8. Runners at second and third, nobody out. And Sachs the batter with a 3-0 count. The pitch up high for a ball, and Sachs walks for the second time in a row. Runners are on every bag, first, second, and third. And Draven Pewterball, your number 3 hitter, coming to the plate. Pewterball reached on a base on balls his last time, and the key thing here is patience for Pewterball. He is a great hitter, but he's got to have patience here and hit one on the nose. Hull needs to be ready to tag at third with the tying run at third base, the go-ahead run at second. Bases loaded, nobody out. Pewterball takes one high. 5 straight balls from Hollingsworth. Tough place for him to come in right here. The pitching after a great job by Kessler for 4 1/3. Now another ball. No reason to try to score on a pass ball here. Nobody out.
Hollingsworth
2 balls.
really overthrew that ball that
2
time.
2 balls, no strikes. Nice job by Freetag keeping that ball in front of him, though. Pewterball chokes up on a 2-0 count. That one hits him, and that'll score the tying run on a hit by pitch, and the runners all move up. Pewterball reaches on a ball that hit him in the shoulder, and here comes Hittner, who had the big ground rule double 2 RBI hit in a pinch hitting role with 2 outs. Let's see with the bases loaded and nobody out what's going to happen. Hollingsworth, the pitcher. The coach is talking to him. Doesn't look like he's going to make a pitching change.
And that was a hit that really kind of broke this game back open.
Trash Queen offering affordable residential trash service, roll-off dumpsters, Pike, Scott, Morgan County. Call 217-320-4320. A 9-9 score from the Trash Queen scoreboard. And Real Net and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield. Across from the airport, Real Net and Twine is your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and so much more. They got gazing balls. Kathy bought a second one after the storm broke the first one. 285-5013, Real Net and Twine. Don't forget about Save A Lot. We'll tell you about the Back to the Blue event coming up Saturday, September 5th. Support your local law enforcement. Bases loaded, nobody out. Hittner the batter. Pops one foul out of play on a ball that would have been ball 1 inside, but he is anxious to go after it. Patience at the plate right now. Lane Foster, one of the fastest guys on the team, is down at third. Luke Sachs, quick as lightning at second. and a very fast Raven Pewter ball at first.
I was going to give you a hard
Hitner.
time about that.
Well, I'll tell you what, he'd outrun both of us in a tag team.
No,
race.
no, I know, but I thought you weren't going to. You were going to mention those two and then not mention it.
No. 1-1 count. I'll tell you what, Clayton Reinhardt's another one that can really wheel it. Takes it low. Nice and patient is Keaton Hittner. 2-1 count. He's got a chance to put his team in the lead for the first time today here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Can he come through? Nobody out. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bases loaded. Hollingsworth from the stretch. The pitch. That was a high strike right at the letters and a 2-2 count. That's been a strike all day, and it's right at the letters. You got to give the pitcher that strike every time, I believe.
It was going to be outside and not a pitch that Hittner's going to probably do a lot with.
I don't think it was outside. The 2-2. Hittner hits it foul, and it may have taken somebody out right across the street from my house. He hit that ball so hard.
And foul.
Yep. Trying to hit Coach Craven's truck that's parked down there blocking traffic. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bases loaded, nobody out. Need a base hit here. Little pop fly, infield fly rule. That'll be an out for the first out of the inning. Fly out to the second baseman, first out. Now Clayton Reinhardt, who had a base hit and 2 RBIs his last time. Hittner was anxious. You could tell he really wanted to get that hit again. So Reinhardt's the batter. He got a chance to put his team in the lead here. Bases loaded now, 1 out. The go-ahead run down at third base, 80 foot away.
Try to help himself out as he's the pitcher of record right now.
Ball outside, and it's a 1-0 count. 1 ball, no strikes, 3 hits last inning, a lot of walks, hit batsmen, balks, it all came together. Can Reinhardt, oh goodness, that was close to a balk. Reinhardt drives one in the gap. That's is the right or left fielder trying to find it, lost it in the sun. Foster will score. Sachs is going to round third. He'll come in with another run, and here comes Pewter ball to third. They'll throw the ball wildly to the catcher, and 2 runs will score on the base hit by Reinhardt. 2 more RBIs, and now the Braves have taken their first lead of the ball game, 11-9. Runners at second and third. Here's Archer, who's reached on a couple of bases on balls and had a big base hit his last time. Luke Archer's had a day at the plate. Have another day there, lefty. 1 out, second and third. Archer takes the first one in there for a strike, being very patient. So Luke Archer with a chance for another RBI right here. If he laid a bunt down to the first baseman, he would get on and the run would score. The next, he hits one towards the first baseman. It'll be in foul territory. Brad Hamilton makes the play. He's more than just a disc golf player. And an 0-2 count.
He's a heck of a golfer, too.
He's really into this disc golf now. Lots of people are. That beautiful disc golf course out at the lake. Now an 0-2 count on Archer. Needs some contact. Takes one down the middle for strike 3, and with 2 outs, that's going to bring up
Owen Shaw.
Owen Shaw. Shaw looking for his first hit. Flew out to right field his last time. Oh, no, he didn't.
No.
He had an RBI single.
Yep.
See if he can do it again. There was no auger that flew out. My book's a mess. Line drive, foul. 4 strike 1. 8th man to bat in the inning. Boy, he could use a couple more right here. Owen Shaw, the right man in the right spot. Let's see what he can do. Grandpa Steve pulling for him. Cross those fingers and cross those toes. Let's see if Owen can get another big hit right here. That ball's high and outside, and the count's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at second and third, and Reinhardt's got way too big a lead there. Don't want to get picked off. Shortstop had to come over and cover him. Now he'll retreat back. Now the second baseman's going to sneak back there. Ball low. Nice take by Owen Shaw, and a 2-1 count.
Here, Owen tried to put that ball right through the hole where the first baseman's abandoning.
You got to get a strike first.
Yeah.
First baseman. You mean second baseman?
Oh, I'm sorry, the second baseman. That's what I
And
thought I
the
said.
pitch. Up high for a ball and a 3-1 count with red hot Noah Alger on deck. Trash Queen scoreboard, 11-9. Braves have fought back from a 9-0 deficit on Central Illinois Sports. The next, down low, and Shaw picks up a base on balls. Base is loaded, and here's Noah Alger. Alger, who had the first hit of the ball game way back in the third inning, reached on a fielder's choice, flew out to right. He's 1 for 3 on the day, but a base hit here could give his team a bigger lead on the Trash Queen scoreboard. The pitch. That's going to get down for a hit, and the left fielder makes a nice play. No, it gets by him, and Reinhardt's going to score. Here comes Shaw to third on the play, and a base hit by Alger and 2 more RBIs, and the number 8 hitter has come up big today. That's going to put the Braves up by 4. 13-9 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. And here's Tim Hull, who reached on a hit by pitch to start this inning. See if he can get a hit and drive in a couple. Ball's up high on Hull. And let's see what he can do. A base hit scores a couple of runs right here. Hull 0 for 1 on the day. And the pitch. Pop fly, catcher, first baseman. Now the pitcher says he's got it. The pop fly is the out for the third out of the inning. Braves have 10 men come to the plate again, and they take a 13-9 lead as we head to the top of the 7th inning in 7-inning games on Central Illinois Sports. Don't you dare go away.
Johnny! Oh, Johnny! It's awfully cold out today. Where has he run off to?
Oh, he bundled up and took his gaming system over to Mikey's. Apparently they have Cascom internet, and it is apparently a lot more reliable than our internet.
Well, I am calling Cascom right now and signing up for high-speed internet. With all these new devices we got for the holidays, Johnny needs to be here at home, streaming in his own room.
I agree, dear, I agree. I've been telling you that for months.
Make sure you have the reliable internet speed you need at home. Call Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Well, we find out that the Cardinals got the win over the Cubs 3-1 in the first game of the day, John.
That's what the
I think they'll play another one yet today. And Kim was the starter today. How do you pronounce the young man from Mexico's name?
Gallegos.
Gallegos. He got the win. Reinhardt looking to get the win in relief here. It'll be the 9-1-2 hitters for the Rushville Rockets in this 13-9 Trash Queen scoreboard game. It was 9-0 Rushville. Bartlett is the batter, as Jagger Bartlett has re-entered the game. And on the day, this position in the lineup had a base on balls, a fly out to left field, and a strikeout. So Jagger Bartlett looking to get on and bring his team back here in the top of the 7th. It was 9-0 Rushville, and now it's a 13-9 Braves lead.
Reinhardt starts him out with a strike there. That's the way to start it.
The big left-handers come in and really pitched well so far. Fell behind 3-0 in the first last inning and fought back and got the strikeout. Now he's throwing BBs. It's a swing and a miss by Bartlett and an 0-2 count. When you've got a 4-run lead, what do you want to do, John?
Throw strikes in junior high baseball especially.
In every baseball.
Well, that's true too.
Shaw at first, Hull at second. Sacks it short. A swing and a miss on an outside pitch for the first strikeout in the 5th of the ball game. First out of the inning, and here comes Jordan McGinnis, the leadoff hitter, who is 1 for 2 on the day with 2 bases on balls and has scored 2 runs. McGinnis struck out his last time, looking back in the 4th. That would have been Sacks pitching. Pewterball started out, struggled, gave up 7. Sacks gave up a couple in the 3rd, and then the Braves pitching has held them tight. The young Sockies. And 1 ball, no strike count on the leadoff hitter, Jordan McGinnis. That's the leadoff in the lineup in a 13-9 ball game. That's a strike, and Reinhardt evens the count at 1-1. Pewter ball at third, Archer in left, Foster in center, and Hittner in right. 12 strong is this squad, and I'll tell you what, Dax Nutter was kind of a key component of this game. Now Reinhardt throws one in the dirt. It's a 2-1 count. Dax Nutter came in and really gave him a little spark plug there. Good for him. So, Reinhardt with a 2-1 count with one out, nobody on here in the seventh. Fly ball right side, it's going to go foul out of play. And it'll be a 2-2 count on McGinnis. Jagger Bartlett started the inning with a strikeout. Now McGinnis, who's the leadoff hitter, who's had another nice game for this Rushville Rocket squad, looking to get on with one out and keep his team alive in this inning in the top of the seventh. 7-inning ball games in junior high. The pitch from Reinhardt. Up high and outside, and the count's full at 3-2. Reinhardt and McGinnis having a battle here in the top of the seventh. 4-run lead for the Braves. 13 unanswered runs after giving up 9 of their own. But they never quit. That's the key. Fouled off as McGinnis had to fight that one off. Straight back here. And the count remains 3-2. Central Illinois Sports on YouTube. Glad you've joined us today. We'll have a 7th grade game tomorrow. And that will be against Griggsville Perry at Perry. We'll travel to Perry tomorrow.
Be the Pikeland 7th graders versus probably Griggsville Perry's whole team, I'm going to guess.
And the base on balls. Not a lot of 8th graders, though.
Yeah.
Wade Lipkeman and I think probably the Kirk boy and a
Yep.
couple others.
Yep.
Woodworth boy I know probably plays.
Yep.
Here comes Macon Kessler, who had a great day on the mound. He reached on an error in the first and an error in the fifth and got hit by a pitch in the third. So he's 0 for 2, but been on base all 3 times. Dangerous hitter in the 2-hole with just a 4-run lead with 1 out. Braves could use a double play. Ball's outside. Reinhardt needs to keep working ahead. 1 ball, no strikes. She's never over till she's over, folks. Ask both teams. From the stretch, Reinhardt gets the sign and delivers. That's a strike. Throw down to second will be late. And the man stole the base, no doubt about it, that time on the pitcher.
Auger just didn't have a good grip on it when he tried to throw it. It kind of hopped out.
Got rid of it quick.
Yep.
He's had a great day at the plate. Doing a nice job back there. Second catcher of the day. Reinhardt now with a 1-1 count with 1 out and a runner at second. That runner at second means very little right now. Fly ball. Hull going back. Hittner calls him off and comes in and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Good thing Hull didn't run into Hittner. He'd have lost that battle. Hittner doing what you need to do, though. He came in hard and took control. And here comes Bennett Freetag. And I'm going to tell you what, if this guy's not the best hitter on the team, maybe in the field, I don't know. And he's 1 for 3 today with a hit by pitch. Had a double his first time and has hit 2 BBs since then. Ball inside on Bennett. Bennett Freetag, the catcher. 1 for 3 on the day, ground rule double and an RBI. Then hit a bullet to center field that was caught, and a bullet to second that was caught. Fouled that one back, and the count goes to 1-1. Softball girls are doing a little organizational practicing now. First year for junior high softball for the Pikeland Lady Braves, and we'll be bringing you a game on Wednesday from there. The pitch. Outside, and the count goes to 2-1. Runner at second, 2 outs. First man struck out. Next man reached on a base on balls and a fly out. And now the number 3 hitter, Bennett Freetag, bats with a 2-1 count and 2 outs. The pitch. Ground ball, second base. Hull fields it over to first. Play goes 4-3 for the 3rd out of the inning, and that's the ball game. The Braves with a come-from-behind win, 13-9. We'll come back and tell you more on the postgame show. And the scoreboard from Trash Queen tells you the Braves get the 13-9 lead in this one. We're back to tell you more after this.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
You can plan for most things in your life, but being sick isn't one of them. That's why Illini Express has expanded hours so your family can get the care you require. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, Illini Express can see patients 18 months and older, no appointment necessary. When you can't wait to feel better, Illini Express is here for you. Located on the square in Pittsfield. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
Well, this game was a game of two different teams that just really looked different at different times. 7 runs in the first inning for the squad from Rushville. They would score 2 more in the third, and they would have a 9-0 lead in the 5th inning. The Braves would score a couple, and it was 9-2, and you're kind of going, well, that's a pretty good thing. But the Braves would score 6 more with 2 outs, make it a 9-8 game, then score 5 runs in the bottom of the 6th to take a 13-9 lead. And Clayton Reinhardt comes in and pitches 3 solid innings to get the win in relief. A nice job by Luke Sachs in relief to keep the game close, though. That was a difference maker, too. And what a job pitching today by Macon Kessler, who had 11 strikeouts for the Rushville Rockets on the day. Line score, Pikeland scores 13 runs on 8 hits. Unofficially 4 errors. I had them for 6, but Game Changer says 4. We'll go with that. Rushville had 9 runs on 6 hits, 3 errors on the day. The Braves were given 7 bases on balls. They had 11 RBIs on the day, 8 hits on the day, and 12 strikeouts against the Braves. On the other side, for the Rushville Rockets, they had 6 bases on balls, 6 hits on the day. They were aided by 3 hit by pitch on the day. Their hitting star was Gossage, who was 2 for 4 on the day. On the Braves side of things, Noah Auger with 2 hits and 4 at-bats on the day, an RBI, and he was a spark plug along with Dax Nutter and others for this Pikeland Braves squad. What a job by Keaton Hittner, a big hit on the day and 2 RBIs and a ground rule double that made it a 9-8 ball game before the Braves would score 5 more and get the win. It was Reinhardt with the win today, and the loss on the day for Rushville, I do believe, goes to McGinnis. The Braves get the win. They'll be in action again on Friday against Quincy Catholic, and I do believe that's here, if I'm not mistaken. We'll have the Braves 7th graders tomorrow at Griggsville Perry at Perry. Game time at 4:30. Try to be on about quarter after. Want to thank all of our sponsors today. Without them, we couldn't be here. Don't just thank them, spend your money with them. If you would like to be a sponsor of our broadcast, give Charlie a call at 217-473-6290 or myself at 473-5151, or send me an email at jacksihall@yahoo.com. John, final thoughts on the day? What a comeback.
We found out, Jack, what you know about baseball in general. If you walk too many guys, you give up all those runs. When you start throwing strikes, then good things happen.
Junior high baseball, it's never over till it's over. We'll bring you more action again tomorrow. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. Send us a text and tell us where you're listening from, 473-5151. Game tomorrow, 4:30 at Perry, Griggsville Perry, and the 7th grade Braves on Central Illinois Sports. For John Hall, I'm Jack Hall, reminding you to hug your kids and tell them you love them and let them know that the Lord Jesus Christ loves them more than anything. Prayers for all those people that are struggling right now, folks. Stay together. We're going to get through this. A 13-9 win for the Braves today. They move to 1-0 in the season. This has been a Central Illinois Sports presentation.